Machiavelli production.
The streets hit the hay, but don't be dismayed. The screen's fading away, but we'll soon invade. Lil Chat, Slender, Dad, they've ruled the night.
Hey, this isn't the right one.
Rummable's bourbon buzz, his laughter's light.
Ascendant Art, we've sailed this spring.
Cut. This is not the right one.
Off you go, but keep the party in your soul. Yo.
Dreams in the rear view, but don't be glum. We'll be back with more gags with new young.
So hit that subscribe.
This is the file you sent me in the email, man.
It is not.
It is.
Keep the laughs, keep the chat, keep the screams
It
to
could
life until our next drink. Keep the fun.
Wait. What was that, man?
Well, no, so you should have downloaded it from Twitter.
Catch you on the flip side.
Why would I download it from Twitter when you sent it to me through email? Oh my god.
Yeah, I did send you the wrong one. That's
Forgot
Slender's fault.
about Imp. He'll be back, probably.
You son of a...
Forgot about
You.
The
All
duct
right.
tape on this production.
Duct tape.
So
It's more like
Mad sends me an email with the
Yep.
new outro video to use, so I download it because that's a nice
What
way
did
to
I
do
name
it. And now he's bitching that I didn't download it from Twitter because he sent me the wrong file.
No. Let's not bury the lead here. Matt insists he's so proud of said outro that he demanded we use it as the intro instead of waiting until the end of the show to play it. And it wasn't even the right one.
Okay, yeah, but most of that's Imp's fault because he's like, I'm in a bad mood. You better not get started on me.
You guys better be nice to me. Ugh.
You guys can all just fuck right off.
See?
Wow.
You
This
see
is
how
what
he treats us?
So your video still worked.
So what were we doing?
I don't know.
I'm
I
trying to
think
find the
Chad's
right one.
Still trying to download the
Oh, I found it.
right one from. And then we're gonna
Are
play
we going to
another
try this
outro.
again?
Is this Ascendant?
No, this one's called New Profane Outro for AA. And I sent you the AA outro version 3.3.
I just told him. So before the show started, I was talking with Matt and I was like, you've sent me so many outro and intro videos, I've had to start labeling them by date so I can try to remember which one is the newest or
I mean,
Did you try downloading it from Twitter?
Oh boy. Oh,
mother
boy.
effer. Why would I have done that?
Well, because I'm going to have to send it
When you
as a
sent-
Google Drive.
I can download it from Twitter, yes. But I didn't bother doing that because you sent me an
No.
email.
I get that. I'm asking if you did it now because I'm going to have to upload it as a Google Drive link through.
No, I can do it now. Give me a minute. I'll go in there and do it. I will fix your mistakes.
Mine? You should have
Glad I'm
done a
not the producer
pre-show
on this
check.
show.
We didn't
Wait a
have
second.
time to do a pre-show check because 30 minutes or 30
Wait.
seconds before we went live, you were like, play the outro instead of the intro. I don't want to wait until the end for the outro.
That because of Imp though.
No. I'm sorry. Your pivot is what fucked everything up.
Imp coming in with his like, oh, I'm gonna shit all over these famous fucking YouTubers that some of us hang out with sometimes. Not us, but we know people that hang out with people.
We're adjacent.
We're
at the very
adjacent.
least.
Yeah, we're adjacent. All right. Let me find the right chat.
Oh my god. It's the secret one without Imp, so I can send these.
No, I found it. I got it. I'm making mad.
It's coming from a guy who wants me to help
Without-
him mod his games. Take that for what it is, folks.
Oh boy.
I include you in everything.
We are off to such a great start.
Kinda.
Apparently, he's got secret chats with all of you because when we played Risk, he was making deals without telling me.
Well, that's just called direct messaging,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
Yeah, that was
just
his direct DMs. Adjacent. Oh boy, Jeffo.
Yeah. All right. Why isn't it letting me download your video from Twitter?
Oh my gosh. I specifically set it to where it can be downloaded for you guys.
Sure about that? And you
Just
did
like you
email him the wrong one.
just like you sent me the right video and we're yelling, why did you put the wrong one in, Chad? Why did you do that? To the point you had to turn your mic on to yell over the intro video, which was the
Because you just
outro.
kept letting it playing.
Dude, this may be the best opening we've ever had.
It's the most honest and real. We're getting raw tonight.
Yeah, you guys are seeing behind the curtain. It's like this all the time. Even
Great,
when
now I
chat's
can't-
not here.
I can't find the
minutes.
secret chat.
Eric, maybe this was a bad week to send out the expos to support people subscribing to your show.
No, we'll win them through our adorableness.
And
It's
if
like-
nothing
it's
else, this gives
authenticity.
them a great idea of what our show is all about.
It's the
Chaos.
authenticity.
Okay, now I'm sending it to you through Gmail.
All right.
Maybe there's
Oh,
oh.
thanks to all the people who came over from Culture's channel too.
Wait, it's not
yes,
Sunday.
Kitty. Yeah, Culture did. He does an occasional Friday show too, which is why I think. Why did YouTube send me here? Why, Kitty? Yes, Culture was helping us out, and you guys walked into a moment.
Yeah, I
A
mean,
moment. Yeah, you could call it that.
Because we keep it real.
it's I'll say this. It may be a little jarring when you go from Culture Casino streams where they're PG-13 and very
Oh
like
yeah, we
this.
don't fuck around here. This
No.
is
we
hard
got
R.
a guy called Imp.
Yeah, we got.
Yeah, we're gonna be real hard R tonight because
And,
already salty.
and Mad likes to poke that imp bear as like a lot.
The
Well,
AI
Imp's
does it too.
Imp's already had his 3 choice words for tonight. So we won't hear from him the rest of the evening.
That's
Well,
true. He
Well,
used up
wait
all
until
his
he sees the
words.
Fuck
outro.
off.
Exactly, Imp.
What imp?
He repeated what he said earlier.
About the grooming thing?
No.
Shut up. We're live now. And like I said, I still have dreams of
Mad,
one day being
mad.
monetized.
You don't talk about what Brahma does in his spare time on the YouTube.
Like,
Oh,
come
boy.
on, his hair. There's not that much grooming having to be done. He keeps
was-
it. He keeps it slit.
Dude, you have to
I'll be
groom
right-
your beard
Wait,
too, okay?
look who we've
you're
brought
16.
in to the middle of this debacle.
Oh boy. Oh, Culture. I don't know if you want to be here.
Oh man, this is the classic Culture Casino. I'm on camera, microphone on, and I am chewing my food.
And as Eric says, Culture's followers who followed him, please subscribe here. We're looking to gain more subs. We're a quality program where Mad sends us wrong videos, tries to blame me,
Oh, it was
then
Imp.
blames
Budget
Imp, then
Productions.
blames Slender.
Little Chad, you were in like a couple 3 videos for me.
I know. I was looking at a couple of the Oscar ones doing pretty good for you on the view count. That's some good stuff.
What? This
Wait,
mother.
Culture makes videos?
Occasionally.
He can't answer because his mouth is full.
Of course.
You're not gonna make
I'm
a
just hoping he
comment to
finishes
I
that
could, but I
lettuce hanging
won't.
from his beard by the time I get back. I'll be right back.
You know, people ask me that question all the time. How do you not get food in your beard? I know how to eat.
You put the food in your mouth? Yeah.
He puts the
Not
food in
that
his
hard.
mouth or gets the hose again. That's what Mrs. Culture says to him.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
no,
I get
Yeah.
food in my beard all the time, but that's totally intentional. I'm saving that shit for later.
Morsels
there you
and
go.
snacks.
No. Little Chad, you did great. The game video that you and I did together. No, good job. Just saying.
Yay. That was fun. It's always good when we get to hang out and make videos. And
I know
Culture's good at it. We had some good topics. They
And,
pop
I,
up.
and I like it when Slender's on there.
Yep.
I don't know if I can be on there for a while. One of your commenters just got me spun up today.
Really? What'd they
Oh,
say?
Called me a liar. I was like, ooh, we're gonna have words with this one.
Well, what were you lying about?
What were you lying
I
about?
wasn't lying about a damn thing. I said the people who made your 3 wonderful games are called Rebel Wolves, and the game you're looking for is not The Witcher 4. It is, in fact, The Blood of Dawnwalker.
Oh, that's actually true. That was a great trailer. That was a really good trailer. Holy cow.
And then some guy in the comments was like, why are you lying about CD Projekt Red? They have veterans working on Witcher 4. It's going to be great. I was like, oh boy.
I hope the game industry burns just like Hollywood does at this point.
Well, yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of deep dive on game because this week gaming had a nice little topic thing. I don't know if Culture you guys talked about the Gooner Gate
Not yet,
issues.
but I'd rather talk about the fact that the Destroyer of BioWare is out.
Oh yeah, Slender called that when we did our new game last week about
Yeah, we did a
Like-
whole article, did a little game, talked about that particular individual.
Oh, you mean 70s Bush?
Yeah.
we were
I forgot it wasn't registering because we called her Boucher the whole time.
Boucher. Yeah.
What, you thought it
And
was like
Mad read the
Waterboy?
whole article like the Water Boy.
I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't think it was
Mad-
Waterboy, but apparently Mad did.
Mad
He read
did.
the article.
I mean, technically, it is Waterboy. It just it dresses like a dove instead of a duck.
And he was channeling Matt was channeling his inner Gambit last week.
Yeah, he was basically like Channing Tatum in the Deadpool Wolverine movie. That was the audio.
shut
we
up,
were
Mon.
getting.
It depended on which portion of the article it was, because there was many different versions of Mad that night.
We got
Mad
to
Matt is
name
an
with all the
excellent-
colors of the Chismo.
Matt is an excellent driver. So if you're ever looking for a chauffeur, he's great.
He can always be a Lyft driver and get 5 stars from Culture.
I'm sure
That's
he'll
what-
mark that as his proudest achievement. Culture said I was a good driver and an
You hear
excellent
that,
chauffeur.
Mad? You got 5 stars on your Uber profile.
Dude, he and I had the best time. I will say this, and I love Mad to pieces, and I always have. But the time we got to spend together personally is very valuable to me. It was eye opening.
I learned a lot. Mostly about how many glasses an old man has to have for different distances.
You're not supposed to tell people that, but that's fine.
I didn't say it was you. It could have been anyone.
We didn't say it on your show. This is our show.
By the way, is that outro ready to go?
Yes, it's in the.
Oh, we're
Okay,
still
so
doing
we're
that?
starting it over.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna
All right,
wait
the
for
stream
the.
is starting.
Oh, Jesus.
No, dude, do it. We've messed this up so much. Let's make it even crazier.
Is there a new
All right. Mad
Mad made a new
made a
outro.
new outro.
Yeah.
So we're gonna play it real quick.
You don't think that's
Intro
gonna
two.
be- that won't be confusing?
Well, that's what we're telling
he
everyone.
really wants to see it.
Mad
might not
is
be
so
here.
desperate to see it. We
By
were
the
gonna
end.
do it the outro as an intro, and then he sent the wrong outro to be the intro. Now we've got the right outro to be
Am I in it?
intro.
Mid intro, outro.
I'm sure you are.
We'll see. All right,
Okay,
here it
dude.
comes. This is all from Mad, and that's why we're playing it right now.
No wonder my commenter said you're a liar.
He does lie.
A Mad Cavelli production. The stream's now behind, but there's no need to be glum. We'll return with more jests, with humor to come. So click that damn subscribe and let the good vibes thrive. For the next grand stream, we'll surely jive.
Ascendant Art, we've charted the street with synapses sparking, hilarity you can't believe.
You brought your joy, so now you must go. But keep the party in your heart, yo. Keep the giggles, keep the banter, keep the screens delight. Until our next stream, keep the fun in sight. In this virtual voyage where streams do end, remember with Ascendant Art, we'll always fucking ascend. Oops, we forgot about Imp, he's bound to reappear. With chaos in his wake, all we can do is persevere. Are you happy now, Imp?
There. Are
happy,
you
Mad?
happy now, Imp?
If I could reach through the screen and slap you, I would.
What the fuck? I took it out. They wanted to say queer. They wanted to say you queer it all up. I was like, no, we
do
shouldn't
not.
use that.
Don't you dare. No.
I took that one out.
So the astronaut tells the story of Buzz Aldrin escaping the moon landing film.
Listen, it can be interpreted in many ways.
I'm not in it.
Hold on. This
Neither
sounds
was I.
this sounds like Pink.
I get that now. Thanks for ruining that one. I'm gonna have to make a whole new one.
I never
What?
thought.
Yeah,
I'd see
man,
the
that
day
was
you
my
would use
favorite
a
one so
female
far.
voice.
Why wasn't I in it?
I wouldn't necessarily
Because
call you
it's
a
Ascendant
regular at
Art's
this
outro?
point.
I'm here.
Yeah, he's here.
Culture
I mean,
Casino pulling a
occasionally.
Tom.
I mean, do you know how many different versions we had to go through before Imp was mentioned?
Yeah.
2. You had to go
You
through.
know, do you know how many versions I've got in my media assets tab of StreamYards right now with
There's at
different
least
labels?
a dozen by this point.
And
Where-
but there's
where
not
I've-
one, do any of them include me?
No.
I have
No.
60 in my folder.
Okay, well, one of them better
This is-
include me.
Would you see? We're lucking out because right now Matt is procrastinating on making content for his new channel, so he gets obsessed with making intros and outros for us.
Not true.
He's
I was
not
all set and ready to go
procrastinating.
this Sunday, but somebody's like, it's my daughter's birthday. Gotta go to Vegas.
When Culture
going to
brings enough
Vegas.
subs here to monetize Ascendant Art, he can be in the video.
That is when he will finally be added.
I just brought a bunch of stuff. What do you do? I talk nicely about you guys.
I know. I didn't say it. I was
But-
merely highlighting a chat.
Yes.
Culture, here's
And
the
yet,
issue, though.
Yet
You
we
talk-
are not yet monetized, so you need
Oh.
to talk nicelier about us.
Well, no, here's the issue. He talks nice about everyone. If
Sucker.
you would just talk shit about one or two people, then you'll be more believable when you praise people.
Mad. Stop trying to blow up Culture's chat like you did. You already tried that.
Hey, look, I don't like the exiting presidential douche. There, see,
He's not a YouTuber in our sphere.
you don't know
Bride
that.
of
He's not a
Slender.
huge fan
Hold
of
on.
me.
Bride of Slender is defending Culture. It's true. He does.
No,
It's
she's
not-
agreeing with me.
Yeah, it's true.
But that's a nice thing. Why is it not nice to be? Why is it bad to be rude?
Because-
or
Look,
nice
I
to
don't
people?
care. I don't care what Baldoni says. I am not nice pool.
Oh, I mean,
Wow,
I got.
deep cut.
Have you read that new lawsuit? He
Oh,
blew
boy.
up Blake Lively's spot with those actually
yeah.
releasing the
Dude,
full text
Dude,
message threads.
and Drew and Taylor Swift. I can't wait for the grime.
What?
Right. Culture's like, God, I hope the lawsuit goes to trial and it's televised. I'll live stream it all.
I
the
will
time."
live stream that shit.
It's like,
I am on board.
New
Blake
York
Lively,
does have
not a nice
televised
person.
trials.
Yeah, no. Can I talk a little bit about the fact that that guy that had CNN by the balls settled? Pissed.
For 5 million.
No,
Yeah,
no,
no.
that's the initial.
No.
They have to go to the punitive damage
Punitive.
phase now to determine punitive damages, which could be hundreds of millions of dollars.
Who is this?
CNN defamed.
CNN.
All right, so there was a former military
Freedom.
guy who was getting people out of Afghanistan during the debacle.
Mhm.
And CNN and Jake Tapper specifically on CNN did a report basically saying he was a black marketer, like blackmailing Afghani people of their entire life savings to get them a seat on a plane and all the terrible things that you could imagine. And so he sued them because what he really does is he works with corporations and NGOs. And the price got high because, as we all know, during President Biden's horrendously executed Afghanistan withdrawal, getting seats on a plane leaving the country got really expensive. So he sued CNN for defamation in Florida, won today, and they awarded real damages of $5 million. So that's the one that's where it's capped. It's like based on actual
it's-
provable damages.
because it's in Florida. Because it's
Yeah.
in Florida. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, what they also did is they found that CNN acted with such malice that it qualifies for punitive damages, and that's where they can award whatever the f they want to miss. And because punitive is designed to send the message. Punitive is how Rudy
Think
Giuliani.
Alex Jones.
Yeah.
So they're basically now they got to figure out how much money they can get without it becoming impossible. You know what I mean? Because you have to know how much actual liquid.
Well, remember Warner Brothers is the parent company, so it's whatever they want.
Oh
And
shit!
Fox,
Yeah, the
Fox, it was
forensic-
just under $1 billion, wasn't it?
Yeah. The forensic accountant that they put in charge of determining this, along with a professional officer that works within Warner Brothers, had to declare for the first time what exactly CNN had lost over the course of the last 3 years as far as their earnings go
Assets.
with CNN, and what they, what it's valued at. So they fell 18% over the last 3 years in their earnings, and they are really really disappointing at 429 million as of 2023 in their actual quote unquote profit. That number is still declining. We don't have 2024 yet. And what the total valuation of Warner Brothers, since it's one of their assets, would have been included in that too. So you know what they decided to do, little Chad?
What's
Settle in
that?
court.
Spinoff.
No.
Oh yeah, Warner Brothers wants to get rid of CNN.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But set
But
that
it's too
aside.
late. It's not going to matter for this damage. Like they're
No,
not
no,
going to be
no.
spinning.
Yes, but here's the update that most people don't know. I didn't know if you'd be onto it. Um, Zachary Young and his attorneys settled. We don't know what the number is for, but we knew they did not want punitive damage.
Yeah, I said that. Yeah,
Yeah, so
that was breaking
okay.
news. I just said it.
All right. Well, then my guess is that they're
was my
getting at
source.
least 40 to 50 million.
Yeah, because they're terrified. Because I'm going to tell you, when you send a punitive damage message to corporations, it's going to hurt like losing a kidney. So, that it was going to be really, really rough, and not only that, it would establish what's that magical legal word?
Precedent.
Precedent.
Hey, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the law of the land, which apparently is trending, the 28th Amendment.
Oh yeah, because Biden
that's-
decided
yeah.
unilaterally to try to create constitutional
Yeah, I got
amendments.
slapped down.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the federal what is it?
Archive.
The archive
Archives,
the archives released the statement. No, it is not. No, this is not an amendment now.
That's my favorite thing.
I
when
know.
the people that are least involved in government go, no.
Mm-mm. I don't know how many community noters there are out here. I know Brahma and I, but all when you go to the tabs, almost all of it is responding to Democrats with that exact thing. The archives went no. I mean,
Yeah.
every single community note.
Yeah, well, first of all, it wouldn't have it would not have the full force and effect of law because it wasn't within the expiration date that is actually required. This is the other thing when you try to get an amendment put together, it is such a hard process to do. Nobody in their right mind would have done it.
Yeah, they had 10 years from its initial adoption, which would have been 1979, I think, to get the requisite 2/3 of state legislatures to approve the Equal Rights Amendment. It did not get that. And then somehow during the Carter administration in 1979, they thought they could just extend the deadline, and they tried to extend it for 3 more years to 1982. And this is what was great. It was being argued in courts for those 3 years, whether that was actually legal or not, to the point where it passed the deadline and it still didn't have enough states in 1982. So the Supreme Court just dismissed it as moot, saying it doesn't matter because even if it had been extended in 82, it didn't get 2/3 of states. What's crazy is people decided in the late 20 teens, Virginia being the last state that did it, which bothers me, to where these legislatures would go back and ratify the Equal Rights Amendment in like the 20 teens, 40 years after the deadline.
Happened.
And they thought like, oh, magically we'll get a liberal judge to say that it's good now. And no, even the liberal stuff, like the archivist was appointed by Obama, I think, and they were like, oh, we'll get him to say that it works now. And the archivist was like, no, it does. No, the plain text was a 10-year window, and it didn't pass within that time.
And archivists are usually constitutionalists. They usually are pretty informed about the Constitution and are defensive of it. So
it's like the Senate parliamentarian coming in and going, "Nope, you can't do that."
It's true though. Like,
the rule nerds.
Yeah.
We got Eric over here. Since we're talking bullpen and not Ascendant Art, I'd be okay with Biden creating constitutional president versus via X. Imagine what Trump could do in a week with that power.
Wow. Yeah. I first of all, it wasn't Biden. You know that it's Jill, and I can't wait for an assessment of the signatures that a lot of the recent laws have been signed with, because we're going to find out you didn't sign those.
So this is
Boy.
actually a nice take, which is men would be able to take the way the language of the Equal Rights Amendment was written in the late 60s, early 70s, because it was before all the DEI stuff. If the Equal Rights Amendment actually passed and became a constitutionally, required amendment, it would actually destroy all DEI because it enshrines equal rights
To
with
male and
regard
female, binary.
between male and female,
Yeah.
and straight white males would be able to use that amendment to absolutely torch
Destroy.
the entire DEI infrastructure. So if it was at this point, even if they were to somehow use their shenanigans to get that passed, it's one of those be careful what you wish for, because you wrote this amendment before you lost your ever loving mind. So
It's not like the filibuster. You know what I mean? You can't just be a fan of it when you have it and hate it when you don't, and everything's cool.
Yep. All right. So I think I've got the perfect photo representation of the Gooner debate and how this to kind of
Oh God.
started.
I'm going to tell you the best response I've seen is still from Carol Lynn.
Better than this? I'm kidding. Bonnie Blue and Lily Phillips are now fighting over who actually set the record for sleeping with 1,000 guys. This is where we're at. I saw that.
Did you
This
hear
is
about
ridiculous.
Did you hear about Lily Phillips' next plan?
Oh yeah, I did.
This is the back of a Volkswagen to use the Kevin Smith.
No. Since that hole is pretty much done for, moving
Yeah.
on to the next.
Yeah.
I think Brahm is the only person who got my joke.
She's gonna
I
show
got
up,
it.
she's gonna show up as a whole lot of dudes' butt puppet.
That's
Oh, boy.
exactly what I was referencing, but I was doing it in a nicer way.
Oh, I
I
said
mean,
it.
even my weight seemed pretty
No,
tame compared to that.
No. Dude, this chick's gonna get used more than Ernie and Bert. I'm gonna say that right now.
So in the old days, in the late 90s, we used to say that was riding the Hershey Highway, but no. I don't think that's a smart idea.
I mean, if anybody wanted to do it, it'd be Neil Gaiman.
Oh, we're just
kind
hitting
of
all the big
segue
ones.
into it.
That was a segue.
It was
Oh,
sort of a segue.
okay.
Just because you didn't understand it.
No. Clearly, I was the one that identified it as a segue.
He's got you there.
Yeah, I mean, anything that'll take the founder of the company right off the hill. Indeed. The
Well,
inventor of
all
the
right. So
Segway
what are we?
died.
Where was it at?
Okay.
This is the. All right. So this is the real thing that we were
Chad
talking
had
about.
himself all organized for tonight, and
Threw me off. All right. So
Yeah,
Melanie
sorry,
Mack,
culture.
Hit by a bus.
this is basically me and Slender were conspiring all day on what would get Imp the most just ranty. And so just putting Melanie Mack on screen is probably going to do it.
I flipped them. Now you guys got to finish them off.
Yeah.
I
So
have no idea how to take that. Thanks, man.
Wow.
Yeah, you know how to take it.
Whoa.
I'm
Hey
not
now.
going to finish anybody off. I'm just telling you that right now.
I knew
So
you were a
just do it.
selfish lover.
Well, I am so uncomfortable right now.
Mad met her in Dallas.
I did
So-
too.
Melanie Mack decided this week to completely go off on just basic, not just Veilguard style, like queering of games, to decide that even any kind of sexy heterosexual, and I find that what really I find ironic is right over her shoulder
Laura
is Laura
Croft in the
Croft
corner.
in the booty shorts. As
Oh,
she's
but don't you know she wasn't created as a sex symbol according to this dog?
bullshit? She had like
She had the best triangles
she had
ever.
F cup like triangular chesticles. Don't tell me that wasn't designed
Oh,
to.
I've heard all sorts of great things this week. Like the Satanic Panic in the 80s and 90s was just a psyop, that it never happened.
I mean, I
Based.
think the McMartin daycare people would have a lot to say about it being a psyop that never happened.
Or that the left didn't come to power because people were disgusted by the religious Puritans of the right. The left came into power because their ideas were unchecked.
Actually, the
What are you
left came
talking
in-
about? The left
yeah.
never. The left was in charge of Congress since the 1930s until 1994.
Yeah.
Right. And someone
And-
had the stupidity to say that the only reason that the left came to power was because no one checked their ideas, not that the other side was a bunch of flaming fucking idiots.
Okay, now I'm going to push back on you, Im. The Bill Clinton didn't win in 1992 because of the religious right.
No.
No,
He
I'm
won
not
in
saying-
1992 because Ross Perot ran and there was a recession.
In
I
that Sister
understand that.
Soldier moment.
Yeah, so it had nothing to do with the religious right. In fact, the religious right helped win in 1994 and put the Republicans into a congressional majority they hadn't seen since
Right.
the 1930s.
What I'm saying though is that it was not just because of one thing or another. Someone was absolutely saying flat out that it had nothing to do with it at all, ever.
You know, it's interesting. If we'd started calling out the racism of the left, starting, anytime post-slavery, I think if that's just an issue we continually hammered on, we wouldn't be in the situation we are now. The
I
Western
don't
world would
disagree.
have been far better off. Because the whether it be outright racism that's visible to everyone, like Joe Biden back in the you're not gonna bust those kids into our schools.
That wasn't a
Um,
pubic hair or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, there's a whole lot of there. And since my dinner just arrived, you guys can take over. I'll be right back.
Wait, was that a pre-dinner dinner you guys had? Now you're
What the heck?
your
I'm
main
confused.
dinner.
He was having a salad.
I
He
had a
was-
wedge salad. Now I'm having my entree.
Culture is going full California on us. I had a wedge salad,
Mm.
and now I'm moving to my entree.
I
It's
am.
Avocado.
Got 4
Yes,
more
this-
courses coming.
Look, if you can round your sub number up to 30,000, you get a salad and a steak.
That's true. Actually, I had a salad and a steak last night. So let's I'm just saying. I had a salad and a steak on Tuesday too. So both on Tuesday and Thursday, I had a salad and a steak.
That's not altogether inaccurate, Clinton won because the GOP sabotaged Buchanan. Yeah.
Well, that and they actually had Dick Morris decide to divide the United States based on wedge issues. We can talk about the politics of division, starting with Dick Morris all the way during the Clinton campaign. They tried that same shit with Hillary Clinton, and those of us who were a little more populist and a little more aware of what the crazy bitch wanted to do said, no, fuck you.
So, yeah, getting back to the Gooner Gate thing, I do think it's funny because right now Melanie Mack is, at least her main activity outside of her own channel is running a podcast with the Quartering. And I really don't know if this is the kind of take that would be supported by the Quartering's fans in general, to try to like attack Stellar Blade and sexy female characters.
The fact that
And
Quartering fans doesn't speak much to their intelligence to begin with.
I mean, he's got a lot. I mean, he's got a lot of subs, a lot of video viewers, but I think they're average type gamers, and the average gamer likes hot girls in tight outfits
You're
in video
kidding me.
games. I mean, I know I've broken
Look.
new ground by revealing that's trade secret.
I like the outcome she's coming for because I don't want I'll deal with women being in my games, but I don't want them being like involved in relationships or shit like that. You know what I mean? I just want it bros. So that would be the outcome I want. I don't like her method of getting there.
It's like when Mad was playing what was it, Mass Effect, he was like, where's all the bros I can talk to? I don't want to mess with these girls.
Oh yeah, but
Matt
then they
just
all
can't
want to
keep
bang
that
too.
new leaf turned over for his new channel.
Oh shit, damn it. I gotta write that down.
Why do people dislike the Quartering so much? Because
like-
he's he tends to lean into clickbait a lot.
I like the
I'm going to
Quartering,
say,
but he does drama farm quite a bit.
okay, and I don't care about any of those things. I think he's a good YouTuber.
I mean, yes, being successful in YouTube, he is good at it.
So
It's
let
like,
me
I
know,
mean,
let me know when
you
when
can be a good YouTuber and a clout goblin at the same time, and that dude is a clout goblin.
I would use the example of TMZ. They are excellent at what they do, Am I a fan of what they do? Not that much.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like he's more authentic than Mr. Beast.
Sure. I mean, look, I've said this about other people. I appreciate what he does.
By the way, I
but
just
more
attacked
than I
a famous
enjoy it.
YouTuber douche nugget.
Wait, who? I did?
No, I did. Because that was one of the things.
Mr.
that I don't do.
Beast?
Yeah.
Never trusted Mr. Beast. He always came across as a sociopath with that smile of his.
Well, as soon as I realized about his best buddy and that best buddy's choices and actions, and that Mr. Beast was clearly very aware of that, I have a lot of questions about Mr. Beast as a person. I will say that he's an excellent YouTuber, Twitch streamer, whatever streaming platform. He knows how to generate content that gets views. That doesn't mean I would personally let him babysit my son.
Oh no, I don't think I'd let Jimmy do anything that had any responsibility tied to it.
Yeah, Victor
Yeah, I don't
Farming.
like
Yeah,
him.
Quartered makes big money on YouTube by drama farming. He does. I mean,
You take a lesson there.
I don't want to do it though, so
Yeah,
I'd rather
that's
just
not our thing.
Yeah.
Are you
mean,
sure?
you
Ad's on
should-
here.
No, you know me by now. I do this for my entertainment, not other people.
The only reason cultures try to do this
Fine,
because
I'll step
someone
up
else
and be the drama farmer.
Yeah. So Matt only likes to drama farm against other YouTubers who are his friends.
That's
It's
true.
now,
Me.
yeah. Back to what what's funny? I don't see a lot talked about. For a little while, the Quartering was partnered up with Sydney Watson, and that just poof disappeared. And they don't talk about it. They were going to run a website together.
He did, and it
And
failed.
did.
That's why they don't
It
talk about
failed, and also because Sydney Watson, I don't trust her at all. Like she's
don't
was
even know
suing
who
the
that is.
Blaze for sexual. They reached a settlement, and
Yeah, but do you doubt that with who
I-
was
I'm-
involved?
Elijah Schaefer. No, I think no, because they were. I think the Blaze, when they did their counter filings, released a lot of the messages where what she was implying was that she had no control over this show. When they showed there was all these messages where she was given full permission to block or cancel any guests, she just didn't. She really got into like when that certain guest was on and felt, gave her heartfelts. She monetized the shit out of that and was super excited. There were messages the Blaze had from her where she was talking about how great the merch sales were post that incident. So I think Sydney Watson was coming to the end of being popular for being like a middle of the road, woman take type character. And so she sued the Blaze as soon as it suited her to, I don't know. There's a lot of bad things. I don't like Sydney Watson. That doesn't mean.
Wait. Are you telling me that a woman lied for advantage?
This is shocking.
Okay,
Uh,
look,
It is to
I know
me
these
now.
people. You guys are attacking people I know. Look,
Oh, just
Sydney.
wait. It's going to get better.
I know them, Jason.
Oh yeah.
I used to like Sydney Watson. She went weird, or maybe I changed. No, I think Sydney Watson was one of those ones where her middle of the road takes were popular as anti left wing nut job for a while, and then she turned out not to be super conservative, and that audience left her. I mean, culture, go ahead. I know that you're not a fan of my opinion there.
look, as
I
you
don't know
stated,
her.
it's your opinion. So I will say that if you watched any of her recent material, she's still as solid as ever. She's got similar takes to many people that are on the stream when it comes to thank you, Jaffo. When it comes
By the way, sorry, go ahead.
no, you had something more important to say.
Well,
Please continue.
It is. Y'all remember when I said that he's nice to everybody?
Yeah. If Mad had full producer powers with his Elgato, he would be hitting a button to put a little banner up that said, "Remember when I said this?"
it's kind of making me sad because, like, a couple months ago, I thought that that culture was nice to me because I was special, but I don't feel special anymore.
All right.
Oh,
Oh,
don't.
you're special.
No, Slender, you're
I bet
definitely
you say that to
special.
So very
all the
special.
YouTubers culture.
You're very, very special, Slender. Don't you worry.
Yeah, I'm not having much fun on the show anymore.
I'm sorry. I don't want. We're not trying to suck culture into saying bad things about people he streams with or is stream adjacent to, or would like to get on his Sunday program.
Or actually, no. Yeah, please don't do that. But I'll say this. I think you would all agree with her opinion about Snow White. She recently did a video about that. She's done a lot of great videos, just like the person you have on screen has done. Look, I mean, people are going to have takes you disagree with, bad takes overall. It happens regularly.
Yeah,
Some people
agreed.
Some people they get a bee in their bonnet and they get more upset about something than the general public does. This happens all the time. This actually can make or break some channels or opinions that, people will remember forever and then mock you with. Like Neil Breen's a good director. Like that's like a terrible take. But one of the people that I think quite a lot
you're
about.
Just spouting lies,
right? Like we don't believe in facts now.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Neil Breen is an amazing director.
See what I'm working with here.
You're never gonna get to play with that white tiger that turns into a woman.
Yo, what I watched
with Adobe
Craven.
After Effects.
Well, I'm gonna eat my pizza. You guys keep, saying terrible, awful, defamatory things about people that I know, and I won't be involved.
As a legal disclaimer, everything stated here is an opinion, is not going to be taken as fact, and is purely opinions regarding
my shit's facts.
With no, God damn it. If we were monetized and/or had subscribers in sufficient numbers, that would be a problem. So people, if you'd like Mad to become a problem for us, please subscribe and share our channel. Our channel is not under attack because we don't have enough people. Please subscribe.
If you want to see me do some real damage,
I'm gonna choke. You guys suck.
Apparently it's you that suck because you're choking.
Look, our goal is to be demonetized. Please help us be monetized so that Mad can destroy our channel. Because we know that'll happen the first stream we're celebrating monetization.
Right. Here's the first nice thing I'm going to do on this channel. Little Chad, a very reputable person that is not only a consummate YouTuber, but also a journalist, says that he thinks you're great. And it's not me.
What?
I'm so confused.
Ow, my fucking brain. Thank you for the aneurysm, culture.
I don't like this week. I want AA monetized, and this is not going to do it. No.
I know, being mean to me. Come on now.
From choking on Brahma's goods with extra Greek yogurt.
Thomas is monetized, and they're mean to you every Monday.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
eating
mean to you for years.
I'm eating pizza, homemade pizza right now. You guys are gonna make me choke on homemade pizza. What's wrong with you guys?
Could be worse than choking on a number of others.
By the way, the best way to eat homemade pizza is with a fork and a knife.
I wouldn't say orally, but yeah, that works too.
You're fucking savage, culture.
I don't know, man. I like to butt chug my pizzas every once in a while. Really makes you
it
feel
gets in your
alive.
system faster, just like vodka.
Gets in the bloodstream.
I mean, what are you? Are you Mecha Random? You want a butt chug pizza?
Yo, have you ever put Everclear in Gatorade because of the electrolytes?
Can I talk a little bit about jungle juice?
No.
Yeah, it's like we're back in college.
It's a blight on humanity.
Man, who's putting an Oreo in their butt between their butt cheeks with me? I'm gonna race.
Okay, so
that's
Have you
the
guys
next
seen that
meetup.
new trend where they're telling guys to dip their balls into soy sauce because there's apparently taste receptors in your nuts, and everybody's doing it on TikTok.
Is that real?
People believe this?
Well, Matt, dip your balls in some soy sauce, and you can tell us.
Well, I know there are hair follicles there, but I didn't realize that there were taste buds.
There aren't.
I didn't.
Well, they
think-
say if you eat pineapple, it's appreciated.
Okay, that's a whole other thing, dude.
It's in the same area.
Still a whole nother thing.
Yeah. Look, you're talking about, a different kind of distribution system, and not a receptive
Oh,
system.
look at me. I'm culture. I'm science.
I
came
am
here,
the science.
I came here willingly.
Matt, I'm sure you've got some.
Yeah,
soy
what's that
sauce
say
in the
about you?
fridge.
I don't know. To be fair,
I mean, to
I
be fair, I'm
haven't
here
homemade
willingly
pizza.
too, but
you know what?
No,
This
but
is
for real
great
though, is it
dinner
real?
distraction.
no, Mad, it is not real.
Because I know, like, your balls store COVID.
No, they don't.
What?
Oh,
Actually, I
boy.
think that's real.
Microplastics, Matt. Microplastics.
Why?
I'm so confused.
As storage containers.
Yeah, it's like
And I
science,
can't-
man.
I didn't even make the intro. I don't understand.
We have derailed.
Thanks, culture.
Mad's probably working on another intro in the back right now.
Good, because my name better be on that right now.
Oh, careful what you wish for.
I was gonna say Here's
And
the
I
thing.
could be continuing my quest to catch Elon Musk in Path of Exile 2, but we're just going off the rails.
I mean, why is this stopping your quest?
Because I don't like to be roboted on the camera.
It doesn't do
Hey,
that
Brahma?
anymore.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
Brahma?
culture.
Have you ever thought about a vision quest?
Mm-hmm.
Vision Quest?
Wasn't
I
that
thought
an
that was
80s
like
movie?
no, I just thought that was like a elevated version of a quest.
Hmm.
What I mean,
Well,
it's better
you gotta
than
be
a
high, yeah.
than a hearing quest because that one you're just
elevated
walking
in that
around
way.
with your eyes closed.
No, I don't know that precludes you from having your eyes open.
Well, then why would they call it a visionary quest if you can use your ears too?
Well,
Not a visionary quest, a vision
No.
quest.
Yeah,
Either
and nobody
or.
said you can't use. It's not like they take away your other senses, bro.
You're the one saying like, "Oh, I forgot what you said," but it made sense when I made the joke in the beginning. But now I guess I don't remember the setup to
Daredevil
it.
and just have all your other senses supered. No, not.
You can't go on a vision quest if your eyes are deaf, though.
Where did that happen?
Comics' channel.
That's what it was.
Comics was talking about Daredevil and said that the sound editing was really good because the character is deaf. So,
By the way, one of my favorite Ascendant Art shorts we ever made was Mad going on riffing because I was talking about how Marvel used to do just alternate versions of the hero as the villain in all their movies. And then Mad was like, yeah, in Daredevil, there's a guy who can see.
Yeah, no, it was because you were like, Iron Man is a bigger Iron Man. The Hulk is a bigger Hulk. I'm like, Daredevil, the guy can see. Yeah, that is one of my favorite clips, man. It's so good.
Where's Grant? Because he can usually speak mad.
Oh, I talked to him last night. We were talking
He's in
to
Australia.
That's
the
not-
man in yellow from the show From. He did an oh wait, hold on. Never mind. I already saw that. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it.
Oh boy.
So he's actually going to spearhead like a new effort that I'm going to try to do. I'm going to react to things.
Like you're
Yeah.
a teenage girl hearing classic rock for the first time.
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
those are the reaction channels that do business.
I was gonna say, I think we're somewhat split on reaction channels. I don't think Imp likes them.
Okay, so
I find some
I
of them I
think-
find funny.
React to that imp.
yeah, react.
Yeah. Give us a
I'm not-
reaction.
Oh yeah, let's fill up YouTube with more useless nonsense. Yeah, that's a great idea, Culture.
There we
Well,
go.
thank
Wow,
you.
okay.
That's a good way to make money, but you can.
No. He's saying you're useless nonsense because he's a mean person.
Oh,
Yes,
that
I
was
am.
really mean. I wouldn't say a bad thing about Imp. I kind of like him.
You wouldn't say a bad thing about anybody on YouTube.
I
There is a guy
fucking
called Imp.
did, you asshole.
I wasn't paying attention.
You better
know
be
what?
careful, Matt. After your after that Starfield stream you helped organize, I think you might be the first person he says
Hey,
bad
man.
things about.
Why are we being burdened by what was?
Oh my god,
It's entertaining.
But no, I mean, like, I got things I can talk about. Like, did you guys see the new Tom McDonald music video with
The one with Roseanne.
Yeah,
Not his
great.
best work, but it wasn't bad.
No, because I have taste.
I got something I can tell you. Breaking news.
Nudes?
A goal. We just had a goalie goal in the NHL. Pittsburgh. I can't ever
Breaking
pronounce the
news:
guy's name.
Hegseth has 50. Yay!
Nedeljkovic
Is there
scored
any
a
way?
goal.
Wait, Hegseth has 50?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was
We're almost done.
automatic.
Yep.
I didn't even know he
Almost.
played
If
hockey.
he's
He
at
has 50
it's
goals?
done.
No,
JD
but-
Vance isn't going to tell him no.
No, that's yes, the president pro tem. Do you want to explain that real quickly to the fans out there?
Sure.
Bald
The
guy?
vice president is the president of the Senate. So if there is a tie in a Senate vote, the president of the Senate then casts a vote to
And
break the tie.
and it gives us targets to what's that fancy
Primary.
term for? Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, it gives us targets to primary if they do not approve him. So
It
we
identifies the rhinos.
yes, we need to keep track of this so we can target them and then start to discredit each and everything they say and make them look more and more like a democrat every day.
Yes.
See? I don't necessarily like everybody, man.
What did I say? YouTubers.
Well, he was pretty mean to that guy that used to say that the director Neil Breen was great on his channel all the time.
Oh yeah, dude. That guy sucks, man. I know what he's talking about.
By the way, have y'all seen Craven?
No.
No,
Oh,
why would I watch
but
that?
it's something. But there is a fight in there. I swear to God, they stole it from Neil Breen with the white tiger because he fights a white panther that he's friends with, that he's known since it was a cub. I shit you not, that happens in the movie. Blew my mind.
Okay, so
70s is in the back.
So last night I watched was it last night? Yeah, it was last night. I watched Kingsman.
Yeah.
And the fight in the church is still one of my favorite cinematic moments.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's one of the best.
Fantastic action.
Real
scene.
quick, Slender, do you want to? We'll get back a little on topic, so that we can.
Can I
I
ask
want Imp to explode tonight. God
Hey,
damn it! You
Imp.
keep interrupting.
Imp.
Mm.
What's a
Yes.
gooner?
No idea, because I'm not a fucking idiot. I don't
Okay,
spend my
fine.
life on the internet.
Wait, so the person who
You sure you don't spend your life on the internet?
Yeah.
You're here a lot.
You are here a lot.
you're here right now.
Yeah.
This
From
is
what
the
I've
internet.
gathered, calling somebody a gooner is just a puritanical Christian way of saying you like something I don't.
I feel like there may be more to it. I don't know what it means myself, but
That's the majority of the people who are using it.
can we get an actual definition? Because I'm not really sure.
I mean, I can give you the actual definition because I know
Yes,
what it
please.
means. It's someone who jerks off to entertainment.
Wait, to the idea of entertainment? Like, oh man, I'm so entertained.
No.
I'm
like,
so hard.
if-
Too like a video
Entertainment's
game.
quite a
like whatever
wide-
entertainment you like, you use it as gooning material.
Does that include
Goon
porn?
app.
Porn is theoretically entertainment.
Yeah. I mean, that could be your gooning material.
So it's anyone that masturbates then.
Basically, which is why I think it's a little weird.
It is.
A subculture focused on diabolically prolonged bouts of self-gratification. A practitioner is known as a gooner.
So diabolically long, it sounds like a waste of time. I mean, it should be diabolically short, really.
Yeah, right.
I mean, if you're doing it right.
Yeah.
This
All
is
right.
a
So
subculture.
yeah, to actually read the tweet, then to get, you're against Gooner games, but you bought Stellar Blade. So now that we know the definition, we know that Gooner would be a reference to attractive women that would make men want to self-gratify. I didn't realize you couldn't play the game like a normal person, and that taking pervy screenshots in the most provocative outfits possible was how the game was supposed to be played. And here I was actually interested in the gameplay as a cute character. Oh, silly me. I have been playing games wrong this whole time. Stellar Blade didn't just come out.
Who said that?
This is Melanie Mack, because people are pointing out that she was positive about Stellar Blade up until she did her rant this week. And Stellar Blade was known primarily for being that ass game. So
It's true.
I mean, am I wrong in the description of that for Stellar Blade? I feel like that was the one
I
of the
believe that's one of the
primary-
pull quotes they use. That ass game.
So she's trying to do is trying to not look hypocritical, because it would be really weird if she was really pro Stellar Blade all the way through last week and then suddenly went off on her rant and didn't bring that up.
Yes.
Commentary, nobody else, no thoughts.
I mean, I don't care about this enough. Really, I've
That's
met her.
kinda where I'm at.
I met Melanie. She seemed nice. I have no issue with her. To be fair, though,
Was she looking at your ass all the time, though, Mad?
so to be fair, though,
She is an incredibly nice person.
yeah, she's really nice. Her usage, her gratuitous use of the F slur makes me uncomfortable. Like, I'm like, do we have to use it this much?
I think it's just proof of the First Amendment.
No, I get it. I didn't say that she shouldn't,
So
or
there's
that I
using
want her
it,
to
and then
stop.
there's reveling in it.
Yeah,
And she seems to like, hey, Melanie, somebody didn't give you all your change. They left out a penny. Well, that F word, that she's dropping it super casually.
Okay, but isn't that the best use of free speech?
what? Again, no one's saying that she should not have the right to do it. My personal feelings towards it is like, that's a little much for me.
Well, I mean, I hear lots of language out of many of you. Lots of
Okay.
other
Hold
types of
on.
words.
I can explain this.
Okay.
I do not think that she should be precluded from saying it,
Hmm.
but I call her an asshole when she says it so casually.
Okay. Well, hey, you
That's
just
an
used
excellent point.
yeah, and you used the word asshole. So
Yes.
casually.
Okay, I think there's a difference between saying asshole and
I know. I think every word has equal weight. Now, some of them may
Oh,
be
come
more
on.
impressive.
you know what? Culture, I want you to drop a hard R on your channel then.
Racist?
No,
That's not the hard R.
Yeah,
That
there's
doesn't
only
ha-
one.
Radical?
Actually, you know what? I will say, I don't
it
even.
ends with R, not begins with.
You can do the ah. I don't care which version. I want to hear you if each word has equal weight. You can
I
go.
tell you what. Let me get my college roommate on my channel one time, and I'll let him do it.
I mean, I'm not going to waste one of my 2 pass. I found out this year that they don't roll over. I wasted 2 last year.
Oof.
Oh no! I have a permanent card. I'm good.
All right. This
Is it a permanent card if you have to have him present with you?
No, I don't have to have him present. I have the card.
There's certain words that even I don't. I mean,
I
I'm a
have
free
the card.
speech absolutist.
You're not showing my card. I am showing everybody my official card.
Hold on, let me.
This is a very important thing to have.
This is kind of like when people claim to be a gangster. You don't have to tell me you're a gangster. I just know it. If you got a pass, you don't have to show me a card.
I got a pass. I have it here. This is just in case somebody checks blown up. He doesn't have a card.
I don't ever do the single person.
I can tell.
So F it.
Yeah.
You're screwing
You
up the
realize
whole
you
thing.
realize on my
Just
square
double-click culture.
in the corner there you just click the little square thing that makes me biggened.
Biggened?
Ah,
be worth
there we
it.
go.
Yeah, see?
All right. That
Use it
doesn't.
now. Can you use it now?
Oh yeah. YouTube doesn't recognize that.
I mean,
card.
it all has the same weight. Scrabble doesn't mean shit. Their point system's garbage. They don't know what they're
Hey.
talking about.
You know what? I there's something very wrong with you. Regardless, words have all the same weight, and I don't want this channel to be demonetized. So, again, words only have the weight that they have because you have decided in your head that it's X, Y, or Z.
Wait, I'm sorry. So all words have the same weight,
Yep.
but that same weight is the weight that we put on those words, which may be different weights.
No, it's what you.
And then there's
personally-
certain words that even though they have the same weight, you need a card even to use them.
Yeah.
No.
If it's the same way, why do you have to have special?
I do this because in the presence of my friends that, I'm allowed to use this word around, they thought it would be fun to give me this. So there you go.
I'm gonna call shenanigans on culture dropping hard R's around anybody.
Rippers?
I mean,
You're talking
again,
about knitters?
Was it,
even to this day,
was it
I
from
will
South Park on Wheel of Fortune? People who annoy you. No, I don't think I should say the answer.
No.
No.
Well,
Look,
I will blow your channel up if you want me to.
No, I mean, I think
That's
this
what
is
he has
something-
me for.
Yeah, it may be personal. Like for years, I mean, this has been when I was in high school and we were reading Huckleberry Finn, I skipped the word because when the teachers like read it out loud in class, I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm just gonna move. I'll just go over that word.
That was a free speech person. You decided at that point in your life you couldn't handle the truth.
I mean,
I'm
when I would
very
roll
comfortable
around,
that I've never said that word in my entire life.
You've
so
never
yes.
said that word, dude. That's like every other thing in every rap song I ever sang in the car.
yeah, I will censor myself in the car. But again, rolling around with my black stepdad, listening to rap, I would censor myself then too. And he'd be like, "Hey, Mad," because that's what he would call me because that was my name. "Hey, man, you can say it." And then he would say it. He's like, "Oh yeah, say it, say it." I'm like, "I don't know if I can." Like, "Yeah, you can say it." And then I would say it. And then I would wake up later on. I'm like, "Why does my face hurt?" He goes, "I don't know."
Bad take Bojan with the number one take. Just say Nickelodeon instead.
It doesn't end in an R.
All right.
All I was saying was I have
insult for everybody. They're just a gibbering retard.
I have no issue with it being with the F word being used. What I was saying, personally, for me, it feels like a lot. It feels like we get it.
So you're saying
edgy.
you can't say it. Wow.
No, I can say it if I wanted to, but I don't need to say it.
So the thumbnail image right now for your stream is me holding up the end card.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to
understand.
Does it actually say the word on the card, or does it just say the N word?
It says N pass.
So they couldn't even write the word on the pass,
right?
Well, actually, the word's on
there's
there.
weight to words even in written form.
If you want me to say it on your show, I will.
I don't want you to say it, period.
Yeah.
And if you do, I will call you an asshole. Because that's just a dick thing to do.
Okay, except for you've already done all of those things.
Did I call you an asshole yet tonight? I didn't think I had yet.
Out loud?
Previously. Look, previously on an episode of Ascendant Podcast. Anyway, Ascendant Art Podcast. Regardless.
Previously on
look, I understand her point, and I understand your point. I'm just saying that language, when characterized, is done so because somebody feels guilty about something.
Here's my problem.
Okay.
You're applying a double standard.
In what way?
If you saw a random stranger walking around the street going faggot, 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 faggot,
I would think
you'd
they
be
were
like,
crazy.
That guy's an asshole.
Actually, I think they were a crazy person.
Okay.
Is,
you know what I mean, though? If he was hurling insults like that at people for no fucking reason, you'd be like, that guy's an asshole. But she doesn't, and you're like, oh, she's a champion of free speech. That's a double standard.
I'm pretty sure I didn't characterize it or say it in that way. I just said words have equal weight. Our reaction to them are the things that delineate whether or not they're acceptable or not. But at the same time, people are entitled or able to use any words. It's how you react to them that is the issue. That's it. Words have equal weight.
Speaking of,
like, if I call you right now, Slender, if I said you're a parliamentarian,
what the fuck you just call me?
Exactly.
No, like legitimately, I don't know the definition.
Canadian. Just might as well call him Canadian.
Look, if I called you a barrister,
Calling people Canadian is just a bridge too far. 70s. I'm gonna have
It's
to
a
take
little
you
bit
off the
much.
channel. Yeah,
Mm.
I mean,
Look,
there's some insults you can't come back from.
look, if I called you an octogenarian,
What?
You'd
I'm
be
not a
getting
monkey.
close.
What? He is not a monkey that hangs out with Clint Eastwood in a truck.
me and Chad, right there, baby.
actually, that just means you're 80 or older. But
Is
regardless,
his name Clyde?
Well, I didn't use the Clint Eastwood reference. I guess.
He just thought it.
You
You thought
Well,
it.
I said I'm not a monkey.
I did not call him an orangutan. What the fuck did Jeremy say that?
I think it's an
orange,
orangutan.
an orange gatan.
Orange
got
Orange got
Orange,
yeah.
Orange
Catan.
Catan. Isn't that like a special version of Catan you can buy?
Orange
You know,
Catan.
Wait, from
Orange Catan.
NSYNC or Backstreet? No, that was Backstreet Boys, right?
But you understand my
Catan?
point is that words are just words, and it's individual
but
reaction.
that's not the point that I'm calling you out on. The point that I'm calling you out on is you are very defensive of Melanie Mack, even though the only thing we've really said is a lot of the shit she said is dumb.
Hey, I'm just gonna say she's very fine people.
I beg to differ.
I disagree based on what I've seen.
All right. So I'm going to roll back to what Shifty pointed out here, because I remember when Melanie Mack was one of the people like going off on how the new version of April O'Neil wasn't hot.
Well, she's not.
For
She looked like a dump
But
truck.
do you not see how hypocritical and silly it would be to do videos complaining that April O'Neil as a teenager in the Ninja Turtles movie isn't hot, and then say that pervy, lustful games have no place in society?
I'm just picturing not hot enough, not hot enough,
Well,
not hot
what's
enough.
the
Too
line?
hot, too hot,
What's
too
the
hot.
line? Yeah, where is the line?
Are we just gonna Goldilocks our way through the video game industry?
This level of hotness is just right.
Yeah,
You know, I
think
guarantee you that Melanie Mack has played DOA volleyball.
Oh, that's a really good game though. That's
It
legit.
is. The gameplay is actually really
Yeah.
solid.
I think for her it might be that line might be camel toe in a costume. That might be it. I don't know.
Considering the way she dresses, she has no place to talk.
How does she?
This is also true.
Like a slut. Like
Oh,
a goddamn
okay.
horse slut.
Hey, Matt, is someone who has met her?
Yeah.
Does she look like a slut?
I didn't find her attire offensive in any way or
Wow, look at Mad
Hey.
walking the tightrope on this one. As someone who's met her, do you want to describe her as a tarted up whore?
No, that's what I was saying. Like it didn't stand out in any way. It was just
No.
normal clothes.
Yeah.
So what's the dividing line here? Is it that if you start to self pleasure watching the game, or is anything up to that point okay? Like if I just admire Miranda's ass in Mass Effect 2,
What if you don't finish?
you don't finish? It's like, where's the line?
What if I
God
set
forbid,
down the
Melanie.
controller and go to the bathroom in the last minute?
Take the controller with you.
I would say you have self control, but you know.
What if I close my eyes and just try to do it by memory?
Is that the game's fault? Yeah.
What if Mad wraps the video game controller cord around his neck and pretends like he's a Carradine?
Oh, we've
I'm
got a
gonna
different
Robin
kind of
Williams
game going
myself?
on at that point.
Oh, man, they still have not changed what the thumbnail is for this stream. That is very, very bad.
I mean, it would be if that word had weight.
That is not a good. Oh no! Oh gosh, they changed it. Thank God. Okay. I was feeling bad for your channel.
Oh, that it was Culture's picture holding up the end pass? Yeah.
Well,
Oh no, I'm featured on the thumbnail. How horrible for me.
Well, I mean,
Now, if I was a Jeremy Hambly quartering style drama farmer, I would go back in and make that my thumbnail.
actually, you probably should.
Oh
And
yeah,
then change the title of the stream to Culture Casino drops end pass.
No, no,
on-
no. Does
My channel is under attack.
Extended
Culture
R.
Casino has dropped the
Oh, no,
R.
no, no, no. So you guys are doing it wrong because that's misleading. What you say is, does Culture Casino drop the N word?
No, hard R. Hard R.
Does Culture Casino use his end pass live on Ascendant Art?
Yep, there you go. See,
Oh, that'd be amazing. You should do that.
man, I'm about to go live and have that as the fucking title.
What was I going to do?
Culture Casino avoids controversy by using this one simple trick.
Oh, even better. Oh, serve it up.
That's the way that they normally would do the YouTube title for something like that.
Yeah.
Shocking controversy avoided by Culture Casino's use of this one simple trick.
The end pass card. Oh, you white people bust me up.
So I do also think that
Hmm.
Melanie Mac, and if she's trying to transition to a different audience, that's fine. If most of her audience is traditional game playing, they're not.
Most of our audience
They're
are
not going to be down
simps.
for this. Yeah.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
No. The person talking about the Sims.
Imp. Yep.
Oh, Imp. Wouldn't it nice to be, surrounded by simps?
No, I'd find that utterly
No.
revolting. I don't want to be surrounded by a
Same.
bunch of sycophants who only want me for something other than what I truly am.
Well, that's Culture's normal life. I mean,
Wow. Well,
What you're
'cause-
describing
'cause
is
we-
Culture being on a stream on the comics channel.
yes, exactly. We are his simps.
I don't know about that, and I'm uncomfortable with that. To be fair, anytime I go anywhere, I'm just me. I always try to tell people the people you're approaching that are in our sphere, the people that I know, love, and I'm friends with. If you go to an event, which I would tell everybody to do because it makes you feel incredible, they're just like you. I mean, I can tell you right now,
Culture.
Brian is a simple, straightforward guy. Matt is surprisingly approachable and more of a gentleman than you expect. Brahma is probably
Bitch, I got a rep.
I know.
Seriously.
Sorry, Av. I apologize, young lady. I will say that Brahma's more gentlemanly and more reserved than he even is on stream, and he's less dickish. Believe it or
He's
not.
much less disfigured in real life than he looks
Wait,
on
who?
screen.
That was
Brahma.
Pants on?
I have
Pants
no
on, yes. Pants
I
on.
have no idea about Imp because I haven't met Imp in person. So right now I'm
Nobody has. Imp doesn't exist. He's AI.
Someday I'm going to meet the Slenders.
Slender.
You'll have to,
Can't get
you'll
me
have to make a bit of a
Slenders.
journey to meet us.
I don't know. And then and Lil Chad seems like one of my pals from when I was like D&D gaming.
Oh, you grew up on the New Jersey shore as well?
Why would I
I've
do
never
that?
even resided in New Jersey. I may
You're
have
as
gone
New
to Giants
Jersey as it
games
gets.
there.
I've seen you, motherfucker. Guys,
I'm
picture
from- I'm
New
from
Jersey.
Boston,
That's
actually.
what he looks like.
I'm
Don't insult a
originally-
man like that.
Originally
Matt.
from Boston. Sorry.
Dude, I feel like for whatever reason I put you in Kew Gardens in New York, but that's just different.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna have to say it. Matt's right. I mean, it may not be the facts of the matter, but if you tell someone picture New Jersey, they have a pretty good idea what Chad looks like in real life.
Hence why I said, don't wish that evil on him.
Oh, man.
I live close enough to Jersey. I know.
Next thing, Chad's gonna be like, well, I'm starting my own channel now. No longer gonna be
Eric, I'll
associated
take
with
Sims
Ascendant
at this
Art.
point. I came here for.
Why
to
did
get
you
my
leave
latest
Ascendant
thing.
Art? Creative differences.
Okay, so coming up in the next week on that game place, I'm gonna try to get Slender to come on because
This motherfucker.
What?
I've never been invited. And when you open up like, hey, anybody can come, I'm like, oh, I'll come. Okay, Slender, I'll send you the link.
All right. Eric Myers over here. I
that
like
was
Chad
my
even more
favorite
now.
moment on YouTube. I'll never
Now-
forget that.
No, Soul Assassin saying Chad wears Adidas suits. I don't wear Adidas suits, but I do have like a track jacket, a Giants track jacket that I wear pretty much every day.
Oh,
So-
is it a
My
starter?
No, it's I don't even know what brand it is. I
Champion.
think it's Fanatics because they have the I don't know if they have the licensing deal now.
Matt and I were part of my favorite show. It was called Wednesday Live. And it was just me and Matt. And he blew it. He blew it up. He decided we weren't doing it anymore. It was too much time out of his day.
He was tired of carrying you on his back. That's what
Maybe
it
Vina,
is.
yes, that game place is family friendly. I have been
It
on
is.
that game place one time, and I only had to stop myself from dropping 2 F-bombs during
And
the
one
10 minutes.
N-word.
And I would have
And-
edited it out anyway.
Yeah.
But
Um,
I have to tell you, yeah, we're gonna get Slender back. Chad acquitted himself well, and we might bring Matt in, but he has to actually play video games, and I don't think he does.
Ooh, he just
Are
called
you serious?
into question your gamer cred.
to Eric's point, I picture Chad in the Italia jacket and giant shades like Zack
That would
Ryder.
be amazing.
So,
I
but
do.
it-
I
but
may
is-
have a customized with my name Italy jersey,
bet you do.
but I do. I do.
Do you have
You
the
sure you don't
matching
live in
leather?
Jersey?
Do you have the matching leather jacket?
I don't have a matching leather jacket to the Italian
I
soccer
knew
jersey.
that was coming.
if you listen closely, you can actually hear the as because he talks with his hands a lot. You can hear it when he goes by the microphone.
I picture him as Al Pacino and Donnie Brasco.
Oh, me too.
I 100% do talk with my hands. What
Of
do you?
course you do.
What do you call an Italian person who's had both hands cut off?
Mute.
Yep.
Oh, I got. Hold on. All right, I heard this earlier today. What do you call a bee that doesn't fly well? A Kobe.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
All right.
yeah.
he's one of my favorite players of all time. I think he's better than LeBron James, but that joke is so good.
The one I heard that was similar to that was I was watching a game stream. A guy threw a grenade. He's like, Kobe, people do. And then he throws another one. And he goes, oh, Cobain. He's like, the other guy's like, don't you mean Kobe? He goes, no, Cobain didn't miss.
Well, that's
To be fair,
factually inaccurate.
No,
Courtney
it was
doesn't
because
miss.
Courtney doesn't miss. Yeah.
Okay, it sounds like we're talking about sports now. I'll be back.
No, we were talking
Courtney-
Courtney Love.
Courtney Love.
All right, here's a palate cleanser for our audience to transition away from the Gooner
Oh,
talk,
you
which
do-
is
It's the third time you've tried to transition the audience.
this is
Right.
where
I'm a
Since
fan of
it's-
inflation. I believe
since
in
it's
inflation.
annual raise time from a lot of
Our-
people.
Our raise is definitely behind inflation.
Yep.
I'm a gooner for inflation.
I feel like I
still-
want to see a chat music video for this picture. It would be.
I
Well,
said-
if you guys are going to be talking about women, I'm leaving.
I drenched my grandma. I'm not saying it.
I'm tra-
Dude,
Holy
that
hell.
video is still solid. And so is the one from Tom McDonald and
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Roseanne Barr.
I just got dinner reservations for tomorrow. Guess
Where at? Don't know.
Casa Bonita.
Oh,
Casa
can I say
Bonita.
After
something
the
about
6-month wait, they sent
Pretty
us
good.
the thing a few minutes ago.
So I
Hey,
guess
So
we're
it
not
worked out
doing a show
perfect for the
tomorrow.
weekend trip.
We're not doing a show tomorrow then.
We never were.
Oh, wait,
That's good. No, a
21st
night off.
birthday's
That's
this
great.
weekend.
A night off. That's
so
great.
over. So wait a minute. So I'm going to be in Florida. Is anybody else going to be in Florida?
I wish.
Nope.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
At MegaCon.
Yeah.
I will be in Florida a few weeks after that. My trip is going to be mid late
I-
February, so it doesn't help.
Can I say that that's substantially disadvantageous for us meeting?
Well,
I
you
mean-
can stick around for a couple weeks.
If I could convince my wife to not do
Oh, wait,
the
Laurel
half
Bro.
marathon, there you go.
Who's little bro?
2025. God miss everything. Better late than never. Oh, baby. Rose late. Everyone is already born. Low taper fame. Older than pro. Expo's massive following is older than pro. Shut it. Mr. Black Death God can't legally play with Lycos yet. Pro mistake Paul and Tyson's fight. Lil Pro is not allowed to say of these good old times. Lil Pro has been called pro more than that case he was alive. But
I mean, this is
Cute
just
one.
the newest one.
It's cute. It's
It-
cute for a change. Yeah.
Yeah,
we had
yeah.
already seen this
It-
one.
Yeah, and what I've realized is that the volume was low.
Well,
it's the Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombing in 19 for consent. Lil Bro's every second stops with what did I miss? Bro's childhood game is GTA 6.
Oh no!
Mm.
You know, Steve.
Will be Santa Pro when he goes to sleep. Will grow a stalk from the Lord and scream. Bro's nostalgia's World War III.
Bro's nostalgia's World War III. Do we even think that GTA 6 will be out in time for little bro here to play it? I don't know.
Well, wait a minute.
You shouldn't pre-buy.
Well, bro's got a lot of time ahead of him.
Yeah.
What's that?
That
That's
was a really weird question.
I mean, GTA 6. I thought. I mean, there's.
I don't think it's going to get canceled.
You don't think it'll be canceled?
No, they've thrown over $1 billion at it. No.
You think development's really $1 billion on that game?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's $1 billion or close to it.
Because they think they can make 3 to 5. So
Well,
yes,
they're going to make $1
They
billion.
have on GTA 5.
Yep, exactly.
They are going to make $1 billion in pre-orders in the first year. The optics from analysts look like $3 billion the first year overall, and they have apparently a plan to transition into a live game that will work with GTA 5 online. So,
Why do you guys always come to the shit I care about when I'm gone?
I'm sorry. Chat music? You missed the chat music. I'm sorry, bro.
No, I don't care about the chat music. You were talking about GTA 6.
Yeah.
I was actually in that gameplay's chat talking about GTA 6.
What now?
I don't think GTA 6 is going to be as successful as everyone says it's going to be.
Well, dude, I'm with you. I'm with you because there are some.
I think it'll start strong and it's going to fall off hard.
And why is that exactly? Do you think?
I don't think it's just going to be the DEI infusion that we're all pretty convinced that the game is going to have. I think there's going to be predatory monetization. I think they're going to drip feed content like it's a live service game. I think they're going to charge you out the ass for all that drip fed content. And I think at some point, a lot of people are going to say to themselves, you know what? GTA 5 is better than this, and go back to GTA 5.
Dude, do you know how many times I've replayed GTA 5?
I never finished it. I didn't like it.
Neither do I, because I don't remember how many times. It's like a lot. Like,
Slender's 100% right.
My favorite was San Andreas. I liked that they put the Fable
Vice
shit
City.
in the game.
Vice City was the best.
Well, this is a return to Vice City, but I gotta ask Slender this. How much did you give GTA 4? Because I mean, I liked Nico Bellic. I thought he and his cousin and all that was really good.
GTA 4 was a piece of shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
I feel that way about the whole franchise, but
I'm not big on the GTA games. I played San Andreas and I played GTA 5.
Wow, I did not realize how out of square the background was until just now. I should be dead center of that sun. You guys suck at laying out your images. What the fuck? Like that means Ascendant
Some of
Art
us adjust our camera.
Hold on. There we go. We've fixed the problem.
Did we? Okay. Oh, you mean when I muted him? Yeah. You gonna behave now? That was rude. That was
Yeah, that was mean.
It's like coming into
Not all
someone's
words
house and
carry
being
the
like,
same weight,
yeah.
Culture.
I'm not in the middle.
I don't care.
It makes it more visually interesting.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. It means somebody didn't bother to freaking like.
Hey, Culture, did it get your attention? And are you obsessing over it right now?
Yes, but that's because I'm OCD as a mofo.
Yeah, he is.
Good.
There's something you shouldn't tell people, Culture, simply because now that I know that, I will use it against you in any chance I get if I have to.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a well-known fact.
And let's
about
be
Culture.
honest, my OCD keeps making me think, you know what? I would like to move the 3 people who are all on camera to different parts so that they're not symmetrically across the center like that.
I really wish you hadn't done that. See, this is uncomfortable, but it's fine.
Well, it's
Hey,
streaming
look,
layout.
exactly the same thing I said we were going to get with the new Switch. Oh, it's also
It's just slightly elongated and bigger version of the Switch.
Yeah, and with all of the computing power I talked about, everything else, because I had the board.
I mean, why would Nintendo change anything? It's basically the Switch is their new DS. It's a portable handheld system.
Well, it's a console in your hand, is what it
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, so for the Switch 2, you make it bigger, a little better hardware, and you make it backwards compatible. It'll sell a
And
shit ton.
and it also is easily optimized going forward. It's going to be a huge seller. You're right, Davina.
Yeah, I think
You know
But are
I
they
think
going to fix the
consoles.
Joy-Con drift?
All right,
Because
so
that's
it
the
won't
biggest
have
problem with Nintendo.
It won't have the same problem. They changed their joysticks up, if you can't tell. But
It doesn't matter. The
Everything's
way
had
that
drift since the Dreamcast.
Yeah.
well, okay.
Xbox
So
controllers do the same thing.
PS5
PlayStation
is
controllers do the same thing.
PS5 is a complete piece of shit, right? Slender.
The whole way those things work is they have an X and a Y axis inside there that are hooked up to two variable resistors. Those variable resistors have to be calibrated. As you use the sticks,
They
those
need to be
things
they need
slowly
to be
drift out of calibration. You have to open it back up and recalibrate them from time to time.
Yep. Yep. And especially since the magnetic resistance changes all the time, but it's look. So who wants to be on screen with me talking about this on that gameplays?
About the Switch too?
Yeah.
I think Slender would probably be
Good.
I have no
It
interest in
wouldn't suit me.
talking about a console. I'm
Okay,
PC master race.
then less good.
I'd love to come on that gameplays, but I don't really know anything about Nintendo or Switch 2.
Okay, so look. Okay,
Matt will do it.
Is Mad just did he walk away? Okay.
Yeah, he's smoking.
Oh, is
didn't-
Mad going to use his pass?
I speaking of past, I need to get out of here because I have to get cleaned up. I'm on a show here in a little while, so I gotta go.
You are on a show on this one.
No, I
right?
mean I'm on
on
He's
a
gotta
show
go
that
get
matters.
prettied up for the other show.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't
okay.
say that.
I know what you I can read between the lines. It's great. No, it was nice.
There weren't any lines.
We
And
kid.
just like with what you just said, culture, words matter.
We
Okay.
kid a lot, but we do appreciate when Culture shows up to the show and also when he directs his occasional Friday show to us.
I want to say that my good buddy Loki at Loki's Mornings of Mischief is very close to 25K, a very well deserved 25K, and he's got a late night show. It's coming up. I might be on that.
I might pop into.
Hey, can I say this?
You can.
Despite his absence, Mad, when he launches his new channel,
He already did.
I haven't seen it.
Mad's new channel.
Yeah, it's called Mad's new channel.
Oh, really?
It launched 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
There's
wow.
a video on it.
Was there fanfare?
Do you not know what your friends are doing?
I try.
Ooh. Oh,
There was plenty of fanfare.
he was even
retweeted
talking
him.
about how he's sad because Culture hadn't subscribed to the channel yet.
Are you kidding me? Let me go find this.
He put the link in the chat.
Mad's nude channel. If he's really naked on here, I'm not
You
gonna.
don't want to search for that.
Wow, I really didn't want to search for that.
No.
It's not on YouTube. It's on OnlyFans.
It was a soft launch.
So
Also
you saw
on
a very
OnlyFans.
soft launch.
Yeah.
Mad
was
isn't
really
on
mean.
OnlyFans. He's on OnlyBurns.
Okay. Wow.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, it's only combustible. I thought. Anyway, I gotta go. So I
I like
can't.
pudding, so I'm on OnlyFlans.
No, it's only flans.
It doesn't work. It's not as
That
funny
made me
that way.
physically cringe, Slender.
Mad just said, "Wow."
All right. Is he ever going to launch a new channel?
Yes,
already did.
has.
It's
We're not
called
joking
Mad's
about
new
that.
channel.
I
He
did
even
not
put the
find it.
link there
We put the link where?
in
It's
chat,
in the chat.
Not in our chat, in the comments.
in the actual chat.
Okay, where's he at? Mad. He says wow. Okay, I see wow. So there only stands
Up from that, about 5 chats.
Okay. There it is. Mad's new.
So you highlight that, then you right click it and do copy. and then
Wow, that ain't gonna work.
go over
That's
to
a lot of things. That's too many steps. Copy.
Well, this isn't
Hey,
Rumble.
Slender. I see
Mm.
Bride still hasn't gotten it yet.
Message
What?
channel on YouTube. Oh, wow. That is. Does he realize just how terrible that image is to launch?
He does now. You just told him.
Oh, that's not.
Dang.
You
You know, I take it back, Culture. You say a lot of mean things all the time.
Hey, this is a koala video.
Yeah.
Oh, I love. Do you realize I missed when he did these animal things? This is good.
I'm
George
trying to get
watched
him to do
Matt
history
Koala
stuff in the
video.
same vein.
Mad is so excited for this new channel.
You should start your reaction channel by reacting to Matt's koala video.
I need to. That actually would be that's the now because he'll claim me because he's really mean.
In a
Well,
fucking
yeah, that's
heartbeat.
what I was trying to get to happen.
All right. On that note, I will see you guys later. You are the best. I had
See you,
fun.
mate.
All right.
Culture.
And
Yeah.
try not to be mean to me, please.
We love you, Culture.
I don't
We
think that's
really-
true.
Well,
But,
it's
I'm
very
not mean
true.
to anybody. I'm
very,
just
very,
honest.
very, very
Hey,
true.
all right. So, well, you better be
Sounds like
honest
you're
with
taking
me.
a page out of my book, Slender.
I'm kidding.
It's
Actually, the
it's
comment
how I've
section
always
said-
lived my life.
Comment section said that you're a liar, Slender.
I know, which is why I was really pissed off because I do not like having my integrity called into question like that.
I'm
Or
not
being
sure who
blocked
to
from
believe.
becoming a werewolf, but you know, hey.
I especially don't like being blocked from becoming a werewolf. That will
That
will
does
haunt you
sometimes
for the
anger
rest of your
him.
life.
Yeah. Get in line.
Or about 4 or 5 days.
No, I'm still working on something for that. I've got edits, got things to do. I've just been too tired and my brain doesn't work good because of the mono.
If you need,
Yeah,
if,
the mono. Sure. We'll go with
if
that.
I can just give you a piece of advice, make a doctor's appointment. But like, oh, I can't concentrate on things. Oh, I get distracted a lot. Blah blah blah.
No, I don't know. I don't need any of that.
Okay, I mean it's never mind. It's the nectar of the gods.
Okay. Okay. Not my thing.
No, Eric, we still cannot have an actual show.
Well, we were looking
Wait.
at the Switch.
Eric's
Not the new one.
chat makes me like think I don't know what an actual show would be because I felt very us.
I felt like we
think-
were putting on a show.
I think he just worries culture will get us in trouble.
Yes, culture is the one likely to get us in trouble.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, look,
I mean,
it's a new
culture
Mario
takes us
Kart.
to weird places with his conversations.
I have no interest in the Nintendo.
Yeah, I
Switch.
don't really care about the Switch.
It's
I
going to
won't
be
care
the
about
most
it until I can
popular
hack it.
console
Okay,
of
cool.
the next generation.
Well,
I'll end up having to
I
buy
have a
3 of
PC.
them. One for
You're
the
gonna
wife
buy-
and one
you-
for each of the kids, so that they
You
can
know
all have their
the
own.
Slender. You know you're going to get it for the new Zelda that they make for it.
as soon as one comes out that I can't get on the Switch, yes, I will buy the next Switch.
It's going to be a launch game, allegedly.
Allegedly.
And
What
watch
is
it
this
just turn out to
alleged
be like
launch?
and watch it turn out just to be a new version of like whatever the new one is.
Eric says he's just salty angry this week and culture only made it worse. Yeah, culture can really antagonize you if you're in a bad mood.
It's funny how that works.
It's funny. Uh,
I want no part of this. I want to say only nice things about culture since he was saying so many nice things about us.
Receipts.
He didn't say anything mean about me.
I mean,
I don't know,
it
I
was
gone
probably.
for most of the time. So
Yeah, I was about to say
Yeah.
you stayed pretty quiet during that whole
thought
thing.
you were. I thought you were out of town. Or is that
Starting tomorrow.
Starting tomorrow.
yeah, she turns 21 on Sunday, so we're going
I
out
wish you were out of town.
tomorrow, Sunday, and coming back Monday. So yeah, going to Casa Bonita.
That's what you're saying. I think it's like the movie Taken. You're going to be selling it into slavery.
Wait, what
That's
Taken
not
movie
how
did you
Taken
see? I don't think
worked
that's
at
what
all.
happened there.
Did you go out and see Den of Thieves, or are you waiting?
No, I'm waiting.
Yeah.
But I did see
Yeah.
Craven.
I still you're
I
so
don't
excited
know why
about
you
it.
went and saw Craven.
No, I didn't go see it.
Is that a movie?
Oh.
Is that an actual movie?
Yeah.
No.
All right.
Is
Is he a hunter?
So yeah. So here's the thing about the movie. It could have been so bananas, but it felt like they're like, no. You have to stay on the rails because that's how we'll make money. You have to hit these certain beats that we think people like. They should have just let them be like, no, guys, you go bananas. Just do what you do. But they didn't do it. You could see that they wanted to, it felt very constrained.
Restrained,
Or constrained.
I suppose.
It was
So-
made in Europe.
Is Craven an anti-hero? Is he the hero? Is he a bad guy? Because isn't he a bad guy? Supposed to be.
I don't know. They've fucked everything up so bad with that old, what is it? The Spider-Man,
Sony verse.
the Sony Spider-Verse or whatever the hell they.
Spider-Verse.
Yeah. The not so Spider-Verse.
I think they would have been better off just letting them go full blown cuckoo bananas and instead of trying to make it so formulaic.
We tried that and we got Madam Web.
No.
That was pretty bananas.
It was I think Matt's right. Like, because I remember when I took Slender and made him go see Madam Web, he was upset that it wasn't as cuckoo bananas
as it could
that
have
he was
been.
like, he was like, I'm let down that this movie wasn't so stupid over the top.
Yeah, it was so fucking milquetoast.
Yep.
The writing was milquetoast. The cinematography was milquetoast. Obviously, there was no Spider-Man, so that's kind of a milquetoast situation. The villain, everything about that movie was just fucking. It was like it was written by a fifth grader.
Oh wait, I found the perfect picture to sum up what it was like when Culture was on the show earlier. Just going yelling about things not lining up.
Oh, Kirsten.
I just gotta be honest. Every man who's ever been in a relationship with a woman just immediately understands that picture and is just like, "We know. We're sorry, Pete. We know what that's like."
She just wants to get inside his pants. That's all.
Small time Republic. That's no joke. Everything is ADR'd for the bad guy, and he even talks about how he was so pissed that they made him do it that he purposely made it as bad as possible. Every line he delivered.
It didn't, like, the ADR. It didn't even. There were parts where his mouth wasn't even moving.
Did you see the shit from Craven where you could see that they AI'd the mouths of the actors to say something different than what they had?
Right.
Was it as good as when they took the mustache off of our boy Henry Cavill for the Justice League?
It was less noticeable.
That'll
Hey,
be what
Alpine is in the house.
Captain America: Brave New World will be full of that. It'll be full of it.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
There'll be nobody saying anything. It'll never match because they've reshot it so many times.
I watched the trailer they released earlier, and I don't think I saw a single frame that looked like they were on location. Everything looked fucking green
You
screen.
think they were using the volume?
I don't know, but
Well, I know
nothing
that
looked real.
Marvel has the giant studio space in Georgia they use where it's all just like green screen within the studio space,
Mm-hmm.
and they can just fill in the entire area around them, and it's ridiculous. Like if you watch the behind the scenes on Avengers Infinity War, where they just kind of build a partial quarter set and then everything else is just giant blobs of green behind them. I really, that's one of the things I do like about the, like, who are the guys who do John Wick, the, what is it, 47 North crew? who are really into the stunt work, who actually do practical stunts. They did Fall Guy. He's also doing, I think it's the new one coming out with Short Round.
Love something.
Yeah, which looks good.
I didn't see the trailer. I saw
I'm glad
that
that
it was
guy
out
still
there.
gets work.
Hugh Huang or whatever.
Like
Short
that,
Round.
yeah.
What is it
Just
like?
stick with Short Round. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah,
Them
Goonies.
not having him come
always-
back for the movie is
So terrible. If they didn't want to use Shia LaBeouf anymore, I get that, makes sense. He's maybe he's a little controversial, don't want to deal with it. You have like Ke Huy Quan, Short Round, had just won a goddamn Oscar.
Mhm.
He was in, this was it the Everything Everywhere All at Once. He showed he can do stunt
Yep.
work. He's been working as a like
stunt
fight
choreographer.
choreographer in Hong Kong for like 25 years.
He had that heat,
Maybe.
man. He just came off the Win, the movie everybody loved, and you're like, no. This is Indiana Jones. We don't need that heat. We got our own. We're gonna bring in whatever the fuck her name is. Phoebe Lacow. Nope.
Phoebe
Wings
Waller
Flag
Bridge.
number 5.
Here we go. Slender, you haven't seen the trailer. Here's the.
I haven't seen it either.
Hello. Morning, Marvin. Every day is an opportunity to change your life.
By
Turn
the
it up
way,
a little
he
bit.
still sounds
He still
exactly
sounds
the
like
same.
Short Round.
Yeah.
I've seen this.
Didn't you see it in the theater when we were? I
I
forget
saw
which
this in the
movie.
theater. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Good morning. Do you think I just woke up one day as a top-selling realtor? You won the Regional Realtor of the Year award. Congratulations. No, I had to work for it and stop becoming
He's
who
so
I wanted
likable.
to be.
He is. It's like I just want to hang out and say good. I would buy a house from this guy.
I can't believe
Aw.
they put that Phoebe chick in and not him.
Hiding ain't living. I'm feeling great all of a sudden.
We've been looking for you. Marvin Gable.
By the way, when this trailer came on, I forget which playoff football game it was last week, and my father was like, "Marshawn Lynch, did he retire? Isn't he still playing?" I was like, "No, Dad, he hasn't been
He's
playing for
funny
years."
as fuck.
But
dude.
I was like, he's really good in comedy movies. He's
Yeah.
actually got really good comedic timing. I was like, I even like the movie Bottoms. I thought he was really funny in that.
Is it worth a shot?
I think it is. You might actually enjoy it.
By the way,
If nothing else, just because Marshawn Lynch is funny.
I thought he was great in that Netflix show where they have to solve a crime or whatever.
Yeah.
They bring in like actors and man, the dude from Arrested Development is playing the cop or whatever.
Jason Bateman.
No, the other one, the magician.
Oh.
Oh, the one who's married to Amy Poehler.
Yeah, it's also not like that. No, not Sling Blade. Sling Blade like.
Batman from the Lego movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
He does a lot of voiceover work.
Will
Arnett.
Will
Arnett.
Arnett.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
We always get there eventually.
I thought a has-been killer like yourself would be scarier.
Who are you?
We work with your brother. He brought us in to find you. After you let Rose go.
Where's the girl? Where's the money?
Tell my brother to back off.
So is
See,
it
this
like
is-
Long Kiss Goodnight?
No, he knows who he is. He's just undercover.
Oh,
Like,
so
he's
it's
trying-
like
He went into hiding.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's more like man, what's that Hugo Morris?
Well, it's like that Breaking
Hugo
Bad
Morrison
guy
movie.
when where the bus fight.
No, the Hugo
Nobody.
Nobody, yeah.
Viggo Mortensen,
Nobody.
that movie.
Oh, A History of Violence?
History
Yeah.
of Violence.
That
Yeah.
movie's bananas.
I think that's a little more dramatic, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, here you go. Oh,
Yeah, we got to talk a lot so that we don't get claimed for the.
Oh, you're getting claimed either way.
Yeah, well.
It's the music.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I can watch it on my own.
Music.
You've already come this far.
Marshawn Lynch does have a couple funny lines where it's like, "Oh, this guy's got movies." Like, so yeah, I would. I think I'm gonna go see that one when it comes. I mean, when we were looking at the lineup of movies coming out in the next couple months, that one was probably the more.
I need a Chad near me that has the movie pass and drags me out to go see movies all the time.
I mean, I can only get Slender
I've
out
got
usually
one of those.
once. I get once a quarter where I drag him out.
Slender said, "I got one of those."
Well, I mean, you've got a draft house near you, right? So
it's too far. And not on the
And
best
you got a
side of
Shredder
town.
to drag you out.
No.
Hey, you could always leave notes on Comics' window. I mean, you are in his bush.
True.
What does that mean? That's kind of.
I'm so confused.
How do you guys not know that lore?
Oh, that's
that
deep.
Mad lives
old
outside
lore.
of Comics Division's house.
Yeah.
Bride of Slender. Slender doesn't leave the mountain. Yeah, I have to go up and pick up Slender so that he'll leave.
You know, since he said it, Slender, because I got to do it because I got to be fair to both of you guys. Picture a person who has made a pipe bomb in the past.
Shut up.
And wrote a manifesto about it.
That's Slender.
How dare you?
Is it Una bomb?
No. Just someone that has made one. I never said anything about use.
Not sent it through the mail or used
Nope.
it.
Just to see if he could do it.
Yeah. He had the book.
I've never done any of these things. I do not have the book.
Oh, but you know what the book is.
I know what the book is. I don't have the book.
I gave my copy away years ago.
I don't need the book.
I got this shit memorized. Uncle Ted.
Slender looks like Paul Bettany, who
Ted
played
K.
Uncle Ted. I like
Yeah, I was
Slender
just
even
thinking
more.
of that. I couldn't think it was Paul Bettany that played him. Yeah.
The Vision?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who's Uncle Ted?
Ted
I don't
K.
know.
Ted
Ted Kaczynski.
In the movie about him.
Kaczynski.
Oh, is it? It's about the Uni guy.
The
Yeah.
Unitard.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
It's quite a good movie.
Did y'all like the Waco one that they had on? Man, what was it? Was it on Netflix or
yeah,
Showtime?
I thought it was Netflix, but
Yeah, I think it was on Netflix. I think it may have started on Showtime or
it
something.
was pretty good actually.
Well, I mean, I'm a huge Taylor Kitsch fan. You know,
So if you're a Taylor Kitsch fan, are you watching American Primeval?
you goddamn right, I am.
Oh, me too.
Yep.
I've got,
Bro.
well, I've 2 episodes to go though.
Oh, I think I'm 2 in.
I'm too in.
I got 2 to go.
I tell you what, man, that one shot that they do, the runner on the attack was phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the best arrow work I've seen in a long time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like all the arrows had weight to it. Like they did a really good job with having you feel that impact of being hit by an arrow.
Well, you went right.
Eric, he made me
fine.
cry.
Right.
That's how I felt about Jerry Jones.
Yeah, I saw a lot of
it was
clips.
so beautiful, or
No,
It was
yeah, on
so
Twitter,
sweet.
there was stuff on Twitter where it was a lot of on the sports Twitter. A lot of football people were like, "God damn it, this makes me actually like Jerry Jones." What are they doing?
and the rest of the people said, "Man, he really can act," because most people don't believe a thing he said in that scene.
Shifty's
No,
good.
I mean,
it was Paramount Network. Paramount Plus was Waco. Showtime and Paramount Plus. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, the best version of David Koresh in Waco was actually the 1990s TV movie with Tim Daly playing David Koresh. That was
The best version of Janet Reno was SNL with Will Ferrell.
I forgot Shea Wiggum was in Waco as well, and he's in American Primeval.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yeah. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
but I'm like an American. How do you say it?
Primeval.
Primeval. Yeah, that's how I've been saying it too. I just wanted to verify that you were on.
Hey, don't ask me. I don't.
I'm
speak
pretty
English.
sure Mad was calling it American Primeval.
Oh man,
I used to like that show on HBO called Carnival. So I
Oh,
wonder
that
if it's a
show's
sequel.
great.
Yeah.
Carnival?
Here you go, Mad. The best three on TV, but it
Sounds
came
like
at
an
the
Emerson,
cost
Lake
of
and Palmer
humanizing
song.
Jerry Jones.
What do you mean humanizing him? He's always been human. That dude feels, man.
That dude
Does
is
he
going
like
to be
Braille?
the coach. I can't wait till he hires Dion and it just blows up in his face.
That's not happening. Are you kidding me? We're just gonna get the Rooney Rule out of the way, and we're gonna find a real coach. Listen, by the way, we're talking about American Primeval. Got to give a credit to Soul Assassin. He has been recommending that show in chats for like 2-3 weeks now.
Yep.
That's
why I decided to watch it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, that and Taylor Kitsch, but
Yeah, Taylor Kitsch, exactly.
I can't remember who is involved. I know Peter Berg. I love his stuff, but it's somebody that did Revenant is also involved because the palette, the coloring, the cinematography, it's so much like what you saw in Revenant.
Well, it's bleak.
Yep.
A lot of the times, very
Yep.
bleak. Yeah.
Yeah. So, American Primeval is really good. Damn it. Do you guys remember? Oh, it was the cannibal movie with
Bone Tomahawk?
Nope, Bon Appetit at the end of it, and
Oh, are
David
you talking
Arquette
about
was
the
in it.
one with
Ravaging? Nope.
Ravenous?
Yeah, Ravenous. Oh, it's so good. Have y'all seen it?
Well, yeah, I was working at the theater when it came out.
You guys need to check out
I've not seen it. No.
Ravenous with
Guy Pearce was in it.
Guy Pearce, David Arquette.
Yep. It was from the late 90s, actually.
And it was good. So underrated.
And
put it on the
Guy
list right
Pearce
now.
gives the the villain performance. Robert Carlyle was in it too.
Yeah, definitely.
Forget. Oh, what's his name? I forgot that Neil McDonough was in it too.
Mm-hmm. Man, I'm gonna have to watch that one again.
Yeah, I'm looking at the list of the cast. Neil McDonough, Jeremy Davis, Guy Pearce, Robert Carlyle.
Man, it's not available anywhere. That's
No,
bullshit.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, once you add Playmakers and the Black Donnellys, I guess add that next for me.
Yeah, I guess I'll put it on the list.
It's been 18 months.
You know, I'll start taking stuff off. I've only got 500 gigabytes
Don't make
left
me
on
turn
the
this
drive.
car around. I'll do it.
Yeah, you can take off, I don't know, all of the Hallmark Christmas movies you've added.
I'm sorry that I'm happily married, and so I leave those things on. By the way, they're not in they're not in HD, so they don't take. Yeah, they're not in HD because she can't
probably less than a gig
4K
pop.
anyway.
He's got all the 4K Twilights ripped under there.
I don't think I even have the Twilight movies on the server. I have 3,500 movies, and I don't have Twilight. Oh, look, Eric agrees. Oh, play. There's a show we could have gotten more of till the NFL shut that shit down. They're like, nope, you're being too real. That should have been on the
Is
Chappelle
that the one with
show
The Rock?
when keeping it.
No.
No, that one was Ballers.
I never watched it. Never cared
with
for it.
Denzel, with little Denzel in that one.
Yeah, Playmakers. It had Cuba Gooding Jr.'s brother was in it, wasn't he? Omar Gooding from Nickelodeon, Wild 'N Out.
I think he was in it.
I think he was the running back in it. Yeah.
Yeah, where it's just them constantly cheating on their wives and doing all that. It really, it was similar to Ballers, but not done comedically. It was done dramatically.
Was Ballers good? If Shifty says yes,
It was
I actually the first season
probably
was
the
solid.
best thing that The Rock has done. Yeah.
Oh, you haven't seen the Scorpion King?
Oh yeah, I have.
Haku Machete,
No.
his whole line that was from Mummy 2.
The Rock's best work was Rundown with him and Sean William Scott.
Yeah, and Christopher Walken. You always forget Christopher Walken.
That was good. And Rosario Dawson.
She had a very nice
Run?
Rama approved rack at that era.
Yeah,
Mhm.
inflation was high back then.
Yeah. There was
That's
also a
throwback
tendency.
to the meme.
She was she also had a tendency not to wear a bra for a lot of roles, which was pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here you go. I'm sure you're going to be super thrilled with this news, man. Did you know that we're doing a current year take on Narnia
Yep.
as directed by Greta Gerwig? Just look, it's described as a very new take on the franchise.
What is
Yeah.
man?
And
What's
they
the
may be
lion's
starting
name?
at the magician's nephew, Aslan.
Aslan.
Oh no, Aslan's is the villain now. His mom was killed by a Dalmatian or some dumb shit.
I thought for a minute that said Greta Thunberg.
How dare you? How dare you?
They got a new Spartacus show coming out. That's gonna fail
Yeah, they do.
because I mean, there's no way you can make it gayer.
I mean, I will say that show was at least the first season. They got a guy who had real charisma. They got the problem is he died, and it just
Andy
was
Whitfield.
the show was snake bit from then on.
Yep.
And they did that one in between season with was it Gracchus? Or
Yeah, with RVD, the dude that looked like Rob Van Dam.
Yeah, and that season was actually pretty solid too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But once it got back and they had the new Spartacus guy, it just like
look.
Once they had the revolt,
after Andy,
that's when it got bad.
After Andy died, those were shoes that it may have been better not to have kept going, but the guy didn't do a horrible job in trying to take over that role.
Bad. He just wasn't that guy.
He just wasn't Andy.
Yep.
I know. I will say it did confirm that Lucy Lawless was quality.
She was 67 years old in that show.
No, she looked fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
At that point
in Hollywood years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but she spent a lot of those years in New Zealand, and so it didn't age her the same way.
Ah, right, because it's the toilet flush is opposite.
Because remember all the Xena seasons, all the Xena seasons were filmed in New Zealand. So,
were they?
She's also from New Zealand,
wasn't it?
Yeah. It makes you age like a hobbit.
She's also really attractive in Ash versus the Evil Dead.
I like that show a lot. I'm not a big horror guy, but I really like that show.
Well, because it's comedic. It's just over the top funny.
She was also in Battlestar Galactica.
But with the Ash vs. Evil Dead, the greatest thing about Bruce Campbell's character Ash is that he's such a cowardly asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the end of the first season, we're like, look, you can give me this thing, and I'll give you the life you've always wanted in Jacksonville. And he's like, deal.
Yep.
He's like, you take it. I'm going to Jacksonville.
It's relatable. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I may have not have taken the deal, but I mean, I would have thought about it, you know? Like, how many people do I actually like on this planet?
He's like, all right, he's like my boy over here and this girl that's been hanging out with us, we all get to leave. You can do whatever the fuck you want up here. We'll be good, right? Yeah, you'll be fine. Okay, deal.
Done.
Done. Yeah, he is. And then they brought in the $6 million man to play his dad. It was all sorts of funny shows. I think the idea that why did they think Greta Gerwig was a good choice for Narnia? I just feel like this is
Greta Gerwig,
the Barbie movie.
That's why they thought she was.
I thought you were bullshitting about it.
This is real. They're giving her a massive budget.
Over a year.
Yep.
So at best, we're gonna get one good trailer and a good opening 15 minutes.
If we're lucky.
Well, given her proclivities, I think you're right. The Ice Queen or the whatever was it the Snow Queen? What's her name in Narnia?
Yeah, they're gonna
White Witch.
The White Witch.
I can't remember.
She will suddenly be the one who was really the power behind the thing, and Aslan stole it from her. and she's
Yep.
really, it's gonna be
Guarantee
like
that.
they're gonna fucking wicked this shit.
Well, there's some talk that, or some rumors out there that they're actually going to do it in chronological order and start with the magician's nephew. So you'll have
You
the
okay, Brian?
prehistory
Somebody
of the
Just,
tasing you?
just pretend you never heard that, okay?
What was that?
Don't call Peter. Don't
Sounded
pretend
like
you
one
never
of the
heard
sheep.
Well, you can take the man out of Scotland.
And apparently,
that
you can
line-
take the sheep out of Scotland too.
What's the line from Braveheart? The problem with Scotland is it's full of
that.
Scots.
Oh, Scots.
I mean,
It's
what's
like,
wrong?
well, it's like Brian's over here. It's like, I'll show you that they didn't need to worry because the Scotsman or true Scotsman goes with the sheep, not with the ladies. That's what Mel Gibson got wrong.
Indeed. The
By the way,
sheep love Mel too.
do you see Mel Gibson got appointed to being like Trump's Hollywood
Indeed.
like
He
ambassadors?
should have made
we
him
always had
ambassador to
that?
Israel. He should have made him ambassador to Israel. That might have worked.
Yeah, then he'll be the one dodging ovens.
Holy shit.
Jeez,
What-
man.
Y'all didn't see that? What's her name from Stranger Things? Mr. Deeds.
Winona Ryder?
Yeah.
Winona Ryder?
Apparently, it's rumored that Mel Gibson asked if she was a oven dodger.
Apparently, he said yes. That's the rumor. Actually said something about a Dutch oven. She got it wrong. She didn't get it correctly.
But for real though, has this Hollywood ambassador bullshit, has that always been a thing?
No.
No.
And he didn't even ask them. He just appointed them.
I'm sure. I
Oh,
mean,
really?
Yes.
Like,
they
nah, bro, you
they
gotta
all-
do it. You've been selected. Congratulations. I didn't even
You've been
apply.
drafted.
Doesn't matter.
Good luck. Have fun. Don't let us down.
Sure you've seen the clip where like Trump walks into the UFC fight. This was before the election where Mel Gibson was there and he stood up and was like saluting him and like running over to shake his hand.
Well, and Sly was with him right before the election.
Sly was
Floyd's
at Farwell.
always been there.
Yep.
Well, so it turns out Ryan Reynolds may be a complete dick. Who
Are you
saw that
talking about
coming?
the lawsuit? Yeah.
Yep.
I can't believe it sounds straight out of all right, so to give you guys what came out in this new lawsuit filed by the guy against Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, she does an entire rewrite of this movie. They invite the guy who owns the rights, who's the director and is also co-starring in it with her, to their New York penthouse. They bring him in and they start like reading the script that Blake Lively rewrote completely. Ryan Reynolds is like just talking about, isn't this amazing? Isn't this such a great script? Isn't this great? And then there's a knock at the door, and Blake's like, "Hold on, I don't."
That's our
And
muscle.
then they come. And she opens the door, and it's goddamn Taylor Swift, and she's like, "Oh, Taylor, I didn't know you were coming." It's like they're big timing this guy.
Legit. He goes, "Have you seen Game of Thrones? Well, I'm Khaleesi, and these are my dragons."
She sent that in a goddamn text message to this guy after the meeting.
Yes.
Because he had sent a message that I liked the script that you wrote. I would have liked it fine even without Ryan and Taylor there.
Well, they're my dragons.
And she said they're my dragons and they just go after people who I don't like. And she's like, but if people are on my side, they'll protect you too. It's just like, oh my, she's a goddamn mafia boss.
My God. It's insane.
Bad take version. I don't care
Oh.
what anyone says. Blake and Ryan are my dream couple. You should pay attention to what came out in this lawsuit, man. It's crazy.
I was with Tina up until today when everything was released. This whole time I'm like, I'm not gonna look anything. Ryan is adorable. He's a American treasure. Now Canada,
He's not
yours.
American.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
Imp.
Canadian.
You step
giving
on
him
it.
back to
Canadian.
Canada.
Look,
Yeah.
look,
Canada can have him back.
America's national treasure by way of Canada is Ryan Gosling.
But we're keeping Ryan.
Yeah, we're keeping that Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling we're keeping.
Yes.
I don't give a shit if his eye is a little awkward.
I was about to
That's
say,
fine.
he's too busy looking at, the person 10 feet away from me to the side.
How dare you?
He is Knuff. He's Knuff for us.
So
But
the other rumor about Chronicles of Narnia is that she's gonna rock it up.
What the fuck
Give
does
it
that mean?
The rock treatment.
Like
rock star.
So it'll
like
be a box
rock
office
music.
failure?
I thought you meant like The Rock, like
It's going to
Dwayne
be
The
a
Rock
box office
Johnson was going to
failure.
be in
But
it.
yeah, wait, are you saying that Dwayne Johnson's going to be in this movie?
Oh yeah, he'll be Aslan.
Do
And
you
it'll be
smell
just as good as the Scorpion King?
what Aslan is cooking?
Don't give
Actually-
me any ideas.
All right, so yeah, but this I've been following this story because I was
Wait,
for
I'm
I
sorry,
talked-
hold on. I got to
Get
get this
back
out.
to
It's-
Ryan. And
I have to
go
get
ahead.
this out. It's going to eat me up. You know where you can find me? You can find me at the corner of the Lion and the Witch. I'll be at the Wardrobe Hotel. Sorry, I had to do something with it.
Yeah.
At the corner of, what was it? At the corner
Finally,
of Jabroni.
The Rock has come back to Narnia.
Well, he's gonna go up to the kids. Like, what are their names? Like
Edward,
Edward is like,
Peter,
hey,
Lucy,
it's like
Susan.
What was your name again? My name's Peter. It doesn't matter what your name is.
I'm gonna. I wish I knew more about this Narnia bullshit. I'm gonna take this. What's the closet called? What is it?
I'm gonna take this wardrobe,
Yeah, I'm
turn
gonna
it around
sideways,
sideways, and
And stick
shove
it
it up
straight
your-
up your
Your
candy ass.
ass, yeah.
Oh, did you see the tennis
Shine it
player
up
who did a
real nice.
promo over in the Australian tournament?
Wait,
Who did
what?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna look. You guys keep talking. It was a female tennis match, and it was in Australia, and it was an American tennis player, and she beats a local Australian girl,
Mhm.
and so the crowd just starts like booing the shit out of her. So she straight up cuts a fucking wrestling promo
A
in the
WWE
after.
promo.
Yeah, here we
Nice,
go.
really? Hold on.
Yeah, here.
Before you do that, there's another tennis related clip where they're mic'd up. And the chick starts to get embarrassed because she can hear her.
She can hear her grunting. She's like,
All right, so
only
she
my
just
husband gets to hear that usually.
Yeah, so she just defeated like this hometown girl who was, and they're on the verge of like just running her out of town. Here you go.
Danielle, congratulations. That was a roller coaster of a ride.
Yeah, I mean, Destiny.
She's trying to be polite, and then she's like, "F it."
You know, I was thinking during the match, I was like, I'm
Takes
out
the
of here.
mic.
I might as well just take that big fat paycheck. And Coco and I we love a good 5-star vacation. So part of that check is going to go towards that. So thank you guys. Thanks for coming out here and supporting us tonight.
I wanted people to start throwing trash. You know, Mean Gene. What all this trash reminds me of. Man, she's going to Hollywood Hogan right
I
there.
wanted her to do Steiner math to figure out how much money
Yep.
she is making.
I know, but it's crazy. Like you could see where she went from traditional, like I'm gonna do my nice athlete interview. And she's like, "F it, give me the mic. We're doing."
On any given whatever day we play tennis on, you win or lose.
Here we go.
Madison Keys in the next round, a familiar face, an All-American battle.
Exactly. Maddie and I go back to like 10 years old, being pen pals. Obviously have known her for a
Damn,
good
she
portion
took the
of my
mic and
life, so
everything.
looking forward to playing a great match.
Unlike this one.
Danielle, thank you. Congratulations. Through to the third round of the Australian Open.
Clearly booing her would
Thank you guys. Love ya.
clearly booing her will change the outcome of the match that she just played.
Honestly, this is the most interest I've ever had in tennis or any woman sport. But
I mean, the most interest I ever had in it was Maria Sharapova, but
sure,
that wouldn't interest you, man.
nope. But wait, would it now? I can't. Where am I at on the channel thing? Whatever. You would think that.
You're supposed to like women again.
Yeah, I do.
But
You
not
would
like
think it
like
us.
them.
Okay, cool. Like bro, like him.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, they could never measure
Yeah,
up to
alright.
it, but it's good for people to have.
By the
goals.
way, to get back to the Ryan Reynolds thing, this was at the premiere of that movie. Blake Lively demanded that bear in mind he's the male lead and the director and owns the rights to the movie, and she made him and his entire family stay in the storage room at the premiere.
Why?
because she controlled all that shit, and she got Sony, who was the studio, to make it so he couldn't be on the red carpet while she was out there during the premiere. So they made him, his mom, and his whole family go wait. And I can tell you, this is basically the back room of a movie theater where you store all your product. And he just had to wait there till she was done. This is crazy.
Oh boy.
Think
This
of all
is
the
really
product
gonna
they could
hurt
have
Ryan.
stolen, though. Think of all
What's
the
wrong
product
with
they could
that?
steal.
It sounds to me that she rewrote the movie. So what involvement does he have?
Well, he's one of her dragons.
So
Yeah, so you've got to put your dragons down in the feeding den down there.
it's ridiculous. Like this kid. I mean, here's the funny part. So they released. So it started. Blake Lively, if you remember, I think we covered it on the show once, where we showed the clips of her being an absolute bitch to reporters, and just like being
They're
super
so
rude.
cringe. I don't want to see them.
So he so she's getting roasted alive because of all this stuff, and we, to the point where even we talked about it on our show. So that's where she came up with this idea now, where she was sexually harassed on the set of this movie, and she filed a complaint and a lawsuit against him. What it really is she wants the rights to this, like the books. There's multiple books in this series, and she wants the rights to them because he owns the rights. He bought the rights years back.
So is she trying to pull a Sylvester Stallone on Cobra? Well, you should, reprint the books and say that I wrote it, because basically I did, because I made the movie. That's a real thing. He wanted.
Is it?
Yes. He wanted the book to, from then on, to say that it was written by him because he made the movie based on the book. The real thing that happened.
So she, behind the scenes, she was trying to get this guy to just give the rights to her and Ryan Reynolds, so they could make the sequels completely, and make all the money off of it. And so he wouldn't, because that was a big asset for he owns his own little studio and production company. So all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she froze him out and did all this stuff. And then like 2 months ago, she filed a complaint and filed a lawsuit for sexual harassment on him. And they released cherry picked like text messages to make it look like him and his publicist were the ones who orchestrated some giant smear campaign against Blake Lively. It sounds a lot like Amber Heard, because it is.
Yep.
And so when Baldino did his lawsuit, he released the entire threads,
Everything.
all of the messages. And what the messages really were is the publicists that work for him and those guys laughing their ass off, because even though Blake Lively was going after them, they didn't have to do anything, because the entire internet had decided she was such a bitch that they were all just destroying her on their own.
I do love the connection between Nice Pool, though, and Baltoni.
Yeah.
They actually did make Nice Pool based on him. That's hilarious. For that part of it, I mean, it's going to be pretty hard to prove it unless somebody actually said that this is him.
Well, that's why they sent the lawyer sent over stuff to Disney to basically preserve records about the creation of the character and how it was developed.
Oh, is that how it's tied in? Because again, I've been ignoring it. I'm like, no. I loved what's the movie with him and Sandra Bullock and they go to Alaska?
Oh, The Proposal?
Yeah, I love The Proposal. Waiting was amazing. I'm not going to listen to the bullshit, but then I listened to it.
Never meet your heroes, man.
Exactly. I have so many people that I loved in the 2014, 2015 that I have stopped paying attention to entirely, because I don't want my memories of them being ruined by them having TDS. You know what I mean? Because that shit sneaks up on a lot of people. Bill Burr being an example.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why I think I really like the way what's his name? Chris Pratt does it. Look, I guess we're pretty solid. He's conservative, but he never actually says anything one way or the other that's really anything but bland. He just, aside from banging a Schwarzenegger.
I'll tell you what's gonna push him to the right is when he says fucking middle of the road milk toast fucking let's all love each other and be happy, and he gets fucking bombarded as if he just said, I love Trump. You know what I mean? MAGA, fucking whatever. They attack him at the same level. Like, well, why wouldn't I? Because you know what I mean?
Listen,
There
if you're not
is-
being a strong enough ally, Mad,
Yeah.
that is a damnable offense.
Try to separate the politics from acting. Yeah,
Yeah.
I said a long time ago. I say it to
I
my
try to, but sometimes it's real hard.
I was speaking in more generalized because there's a lot of guys that I read, whether it was philosophy shit or theology and comedians, like across the board, I've just frozen them in that little time. I enjoy them, and I am not going back for 8 years. I feel like that would be enough time.
It's kind of like how music ended for me in like 2004 or 2005.
True. Well, that's because music ended in 2004 and 2005 as far as quality.
Exactly.
I beg to differ.
Hey, drama.
No,
We
there
said
was a
music, imp.
There was a goalie goal in the NHL tonight.
I know.
Yeah, we already talked
I
about it.
announced it on the show earlier.
All right, sorry, I wasn't listening.
Oh, Imp's like, oh, I beg to differ. I was at this guy's garage the other day, and they fucking meddled out.
Those
So
dudes can
metal.
fucking shred.
Shredding. I was like, wizard.
Shut up. Don't fucking shut up.
Was that too far? Was that the line?
That was the worst part. Well, that movie had a lot wrong with it, but that was the worst part.
Anyway, I'm calling it a night.
Well, that's crazy.
All right. Okay. Well, I think we're a little over 2 hours. And
Oh,
so-
before we call it a night, though, Mad, I wanted you to see this trailer.
Okay.
There's a trailer that I told
I feel like I'm being set
Chad
up.
we were gonna react to this fucking trailer,
Oh shit, I got something too.
and everything else got derailed. So I'm keeping the trailer. Play the trailer.
all right, let me bring it up.
All right, we will sit here in silence.
I've
rather
got-
than
We will
anybody
not say
saying
anything.
Hey man,
We're just gonna wait for the trailer.
I don't get my meds till tomorrow, man. I'm
Wizard
throwing
is the
this one
so
out for you
cool
guys.
word in Star Wars. Yeah, I hated it. I hated the way they used it. I did not understand why it had appeared in a Star Wars movie. Ugh, there was a lot wrong with that. What is going on with your
Keyboard. I got a clicky keyboard. It makes
Oh,
me
from the
happy.
director of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt? Okay.
Yeah,
Is there sound?
there should be.
I already hate it. Wait, is that a guy? I can't tell. They all had long hair back then. I don't have any sound.
Yeah, I don't either.
There
Now
we go.
do.
It may have been muted. Not muted now.
Okay, Christianity. All right. Wait, this is a lot like The Witcher 3 opening in that church with the vampire bitch.
Oh, it very much is. I think they did that intentional.
It's all right. Don't hurt her!
No. Oh, okay. Oh, what?
You gave us quite the chase. Please, sir. She's just a child. Ah, Roderick, remind me. Did I make an exception for children? No, sire. No. That would have been foolish, would it not? They spread the plague just as well as adults.
True.
And there's only one way to stamp out this sickness.
No!
Based.
Not just a runner, but a fighter, too. Had we met under a different moon, things might have ended there.
No.
Shit just got real.
Shit just got real.
What? They had Asians in Witcher? Wait, what the fuck?
This isn't Witcher. This is a different game.
No, motherfucker, this is Witcher 3 Part 2.
It's not Witcher, okay? Not Witcher.
It's made by the people who made Witcher.
The good people,
that is.
not the ones who are still at some.
I don't care for suspicious amount. What? Okay, she kind of won me over. Bro, I thought you were setting me up.
No, this looks really good.
And it's third person, man.
Of course. Are they a team?
Yeah, dude, they're the fucking.
They're a clan?
Teamwork make the dream
They're the
work.
Vampire A team. They've got a van and everything.
They're a little too diverse, but I'm okay with it.
If you're in trouble, these vampires may find you.
I would love it if the lead vampire was, I love it when a plan comes together.
Did Matt just appear? Did he
Yeah.
just- the Irish goodbye. Or did he?
Likely. Even though he had something he said he had to share still.
Well, he did. He shared it by leaving. That
Yeah.
was what he had to share. He was leaving.
Or he clicked the wrong button. And he's, yep.
Sorry, I had to goon, and I know the rules. I can't be looking at it when I do it.
You had to run off to the bathroom to finish?
Yeah. I'm done, though. I'm really good at it. I have a lot of practice. It takes me no time at all.
I'm really good at it.
She needs help. Fast. Please. Let us pass through.
There's only one way we can help her.
I beg of you.
We can Kristen Dunst her.
Yep.
I mean, you could have just walked normally. I don't know why you got to show off and shit.
I don't know. How?
I am life. I am death. I am everything in between.
Sounds like he's got a little bit of an arrogance issue.
Smoke a lot.
I mean,
know. Next thing you know, Raziel's going to come in, grow wings before him, and he's going to throw him into a burning pit forever.
Yeah, I want to play that at some point again. I missed that game. It was
They
so
just
good.
put out the remaster.
Soul Reaver, Legacy of
Soul
Cain.
Reaver.
never played
Yep.
it.
Right? Didn't they just re-release a
Yeah, the
remaster?
remaster
of that?
just came out.
Yeah, they made a few minor changes.
I have the remaster. I was going to do a playthrough at some point on Ascendant Arcade. It's on my list.
Soul Assassin. I get the feeling that the vampire and imp would get along.
I mean, any excuse to wear eyeliner with this guy.
I have been watching your little valley.
I'm on fire
Easy
tonight.
for Razor Fist.
Famine, killing, blood spilt carelessly like water. Things will be different now. For all of you.
That's a Witcher touch there.
Oh, got a little bit of that Wonder Woman
Yeah.
yodel.
Now it looks like now we get the actual gameplay clip.
There's not a whole lot of gameplay yet. There's going to be a bigger gameplay reveal in the summer.
What?
So far,
Is
so
it got like
good.
some steampunk shit on it too?
It looks good. I think it's going to be
awesome.
It's going to be fun. I'm definitely like usually I don't pre-order, but I think I'm going to break that rule and I'm going to pre-order this.
Yeah, I'm on board, bro.
So if for no other reason but to spite The Witcher.
A little bit.
PR, yeah.
I know this may seem mean to outdo Slender with what I'm about to share, but I didn't know I was going to enjoy this that much. I would have saved it for a different time. I don't want to upstage you like this, but if you want to share mine, are you sharing mine?
Yes.
It's on the screen.
Hold up.
That's some good gameplay right there.
Good evening, sir. Which mode do you require?
Sexy bitch.
Sexy bitch mode activated.
Oh.
Hallo, Freunde.
Oh mein Gott, Hitlerhündin!
Hast du Feuer, mein Lieber?
Aber klar, Blondchen. Na, wo habe ich das?
Right?
This is one of the greatest movies I've ever seen in my life.
It takes your breath away.
It is. Pretty sure I recognize that actor.
Hey! Oh mein Gott, Hitlers Hund!
Hast du Feuer, mein Lieber?
I mean, right? I'm going to be on a hunt for this movie. Well, looks like Davinia already did it.
Any clues?
Danger
I'm
5.
guessing Danger 5.
Danger
Davinia
5.
says it's Danger 5.
She's so good at that.
I guess that'll be going in the What the Flick.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever
But
you're
not-
calling it now.
not on-
Movies on
not-
Bros.
not
Bros on
movie-
movies.
Did you just movies on Bros?
It's Australian.
I thought we were keeping that a secret.
Oh, were we keeping that a secret?
Wait, from me?
No. From everybody else.
What? What are we keeping secret?
The name of the show.
No.
Bros
Soul
on
says
Film?
Danger 5 is on YouTube.
Oh, Bros on
Okay,
Film.
Now he said it, so we're fine.
Yeah, I've been seeing it. It's
Then you-
a series?
It's a
You can talk about
Australian
how
TV
you're-
series.
You're out of the fob and into the boff.
What's the buff?
Bros on Film.
I like the spirit of what you did.
Okay, well. Then it didn't work because my hope was you would hate the name now that I came up with a clever thing to apply to it and come up with a better name.
Wait, you don't like Bros on Film?
It's not winning me over. I like What the Flick.
Yeah, but this
Well, they're
is
for two
so-
different things.
Yeah, Bros on Film is
What
different.
the Flick is absurd. Bros on Film is about good movies of bros.
That
That
we're
wasn't a
gonna
good
discuss.
movie.
What wasn't?
Like every
Varsity
movie
Blues
Shane
is one of the greatest movies ever made.
yes.
That changed
Oh,
my
that's
life.
different. That's different. I don't like Varsity Blues though, but we're not going to get into that conversation. We'll save that for Bros on Film.
Oh yeah, wait until you hear the story about how I almost had a bear claw on my ass.
the
I don't even
painting.
know.
And
Tattoo.
does anyone
How-
have anything to promote before I end the stream? Because
I
I'm
do.
ready to end the stream.
Make
Matt's
sure
You're
to
gonna enjoy prison, Mad?
What's this? Look, all I'm saying is you give them a couple beers, a couple Z-bars, and the panties drop. It's nice.
What the F is that? As he's looking at his own crotch.
All right, 70s. Is this something I should share?
This is this Gooner
Oh,
or not? Is this
hold on.
Gooner? Is this Gooner material or not?
Gross. I mean, yay, women, girl boss. Listen, it
I
was
mean,
years before I
that
realized.
neck.
It was years before I realized how big of an impact Twitter had on who I became. Because I saw it at 13. I was like 13. I'm like, this is who I want to be. Yeah.
I'm proud that you went the tweeter way instead of the kid who puts himself on his cross every morning.
I'm
preparing to die for
end
all
the
men's sin.
stream.
No
Hey, what
burn
is it?
boarding, no bullpen this weekend.
What?
That's because
We've said it like 20 times.
Brahma is
Yeah.
teaching his
shout out
daughter
to
how
our
to drink
chat,
and
best
gamble.
chat on the internet.
That's why we did so much bullpen tonight. Okay, makes more sense now.
But we may do the inauguration after I get back in town on Monday before comic show. So
Yeah, how
Me and
about you
Chad are
inaugurate
working on
this?
A Machiavelli production. The stream's now behind, but there's no need to be glum. We'll return with more jests, with humor to come. So click that damn subscribe and let the good vibes thrive. For the next grand stream, we'll surely jive.
Ascendant Art, we've charted the spree with synapses sparking, hilarity you can't believe.
You've brought your joy, so now you must go. But keep the party in your heart, yo. Keep the giggles, keep the banter, keep the screens to light. Until our next stream, keep the fun in sight. In this virtual voyage where streams do end, remember with Ascendant Art, we'll always fucking ascend. Oops, we forgot about Imp, he's bound to reappear. With chaos in his wake, all we can do is persevere. Are you happy now, Imp?